afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill that is the Coffee Company. I'm joined by my left devil, Kimber.
I'm your left devil today, Kimber.
And we're joined by the right devil that is Reginald.
I'm the right devil.
Big,
I'm gonna go back to eating now.
yeah, we're all going to eat. We're all eating some sushi from next door, which is the Sushi Co. So definitely get over to there.
Big up to the Sushi Co.
Big up to the Sushi Co.
Yeah, if you want to sponsor us, Sushi Co.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, bloody hell, that's almost ruined my leg. How is everyone doing? How's everyone doing? And we're going to be chatting about stuff before we go on for the main event of the evening, TEASDAY.
Exactly, yes. I'm looking
Yes.
forward to that very much. Can I intrigue you gentlemen, with a little bit of sushi, like a little sushi roll?
All right.
God's sake, all right.
So it's
All right.
salmon and it's avocado.
Okay.
We're breaking new ground here, folks.
Let's get me there.
Ben and young Reginald are sushi or fish virgins.
It's just we're not so much as a fan of the old
The
fish.
whole thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you've got to eat it all at once as well because it's sushi, of course.
Okay.
of course.
Just eat it your slightly authentic way of eating it with your hands.
How is it?
So ikadakimasu.
That was nice.
Surprisingly not disgusting. Look good. Try a second one.
Okay.
It's nothing to be scared of. Benji, do a second.
I'm eating all your food, Kimber.
No, it's fine.
That's delicious.
I will.
There's
eat
not a
it.
lot of fish in there at all.
No.
No,
That's good.
look, see, it's a tiny little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's delicious. Big up the Sushi Co.
Yeah.
They've cured us.
Amazing.
Does this mean you'd be more willing to try sushi in the future?
Yeah.
From
I think
there.
so. Yeah, definitely.
I've got to say that is particularly good. I've got a sushi place near me, and it's pretty good, but this is even nicer. So,
It's great stuff.
I've got this little hint of fish, but
Yeah, it's not
it wasn't
the
like
teriyaki.
massive-
The teriyaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's very Japanese in
Yeah.
there's subtle flavours.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Let's
I like that.
let's see who's in the chat. There is a few people in the chat, and there
Who's in the chat?
we have Mr. Chris Agenbar. Big up, Chris.
Big up,
Christopher,
Big up, Chris. Mr. Stewart himself. Big up,
Hey.
Stu. Big up.
Joe.
Five Guys. Big up, Five Guys. Big up. Five Guys are saying, I'm crazy. It's crazy. I'm 40 and never tried sushi. Go over to the Sushi Co.
Same with these gentlemen.
Yeah.
Where's the chopsticks? We don't have them.
No.
In good sushi places, though, in Japan, they will just put the sushi on the thing and you eat it with your hands.
That's
In
fair
really good sushi places.
Mhm. Well, I've got no issue
Yeah.
using my hands to eat.
Yeah.
Fuck it. In Iran, they don't use cutlery some
Yeah.
places still. You know, even when they're eating rice.
Young whippersnappers. Big up, Stuart, big up. What are we doing, Chris? What are we doing? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have it. You gotta have it. It looks like we're going on a sushi date.
Fair enough.
Everyone.
Yeah. We should do that.
And I'm gonna have-
Tottenham streamers
Yeah.
sushi.
Yeah.
Is it?
And then who knows? Maybe we'll do a Paul Stewart off.
Mm.
A sushi Paul Stewart off at some point.
Yeah.
He says, "I'm just like turning into a major sushi fan. I'm not a sushi fan. I've only had 1-2 pieces.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had 2 pieces and not been turned off it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You know. Right. Ramen time. I'm going to be slurping, aren't I? Pardon the
Not a
slurping.
problem. Let's move that. So.
How are we all doing out there?
How is everyone?
Everyone well?
I'm going to have some of my favourite spicy mayo.
Ben loves this stuff.
It's the best stuff ever.
It's like Ben's catnip.
It's true. We
Which
dragged some on a little
Yeah.
piece of string, and he ran all around the yard.
Because for years I've not been a mayonnaise fan, but I love that
Yeah, I'm not a mayonnaise fan.
because that has got the flavour.
Sriracha's good. To be honest, I prefer the plain to that. But it's nice. Guys, you're gonna have to take the chicken off me because it's thigh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with fire?
Too strong. I can't take the
Yeah.
flavour.
Rez does not like. Would you like to swap for my salmon?
No, baby, no go on. You can have it. There's plenty of other stuff in there. I've got egg
Yeah.
and stuff as well.
Oh,
Ben,
that's
have
good.
some of the chicken.
We're going to fatten you up, Benji.
I don't think that's possible at this rate. My mother's been trying for years. I think that's enough.
I'm not gonna have any of it.
Yeah,
So
that's enough for me, Raz.
between you, you're gonna have to take it off me.
I'm so sorry, Rez.
It's
What,
going to
for
hurt
taking
me.
the thing that I don't want?
No,
This is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you.
Go on, there's 3 more pieces in there.
That's payment.
Come on, babe, just put it on your plate and eat it at your leisure. There's a little bit there as well.
Oh, come on, you bastard. Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. One more. Ben can have this one. Yeah, mate.
I need another thing because I've. Oh, yeah, okay, that's it.
There we go. It's cool. I had chicken with the gyoza, so
Yeah.
I don't mind just having the ramen. It's nice.
Do you want to have these 2 bits of sushi? Yeah,
No, baby,
do
I'm
that.
fine.
I think it's a fair trade because
I
I've
have
had,
1 piece of sushi.
I've had quite a bit of your chicken.
I'll have 1. And I'll take some of your ginger as well. There you go. Thanks.
Oh,
Sharing is caring, everyone.
Actually, I'm going to drop the
I
ginger
forgot
in.
to put the wasabi on the sushi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we should have done that as well. Oh, well.
Go on then.
Okay, be careful. Dick. A little bit goes a long way.
Cool.
What does Deanna want? Miss Deanna. Yeah.
I'm not at the point where I would
When did I need it?
go out of my way to order it.
But it's not put you off
No.
in any way, and it's not. You're not feeling a sense of revulsion or.
No. So if someone
It's
said,
good.
where should we eat? And someone else said, let's go get sushi. I wouldn't balk. I
No.
would say, no, we're not doing it.
It's funny. I was
So, yeah.
about to use that exact same word myself. So you have it here, folks.
Okay. Yeah.
Rez loves sushi.
I love it.
Rez
All right.
loves sushi.
Everyone's going to like take me out for sushi now
Yeah.
because they think I love it. Let's go sushi.
Rez the
loves
sushi man.
Yeah, that's right.
Spurs YouTube sushi man.
We're going to change the channel name to Sushi Side Shelf Show.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Shelf Show? That doesn't work.
The Shelf Show. Or in fact, the Slef Show.
Yeah.
The Slef show.
SSSS. Subtitle, Me, My Slef and I.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. I love De La Salle. I love De La Salle. Okay.
There you go.
So I feel like we're doing a bad job of
Yeah.
involving the chat. How you
It's
doing,
because
folks?
we're eating.
We're doing
we're
so.
always like
Young
that.
whippersnappers. Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. With that noise, has Mario just stepped in? Yeah.
Mario?
Yeah, Ben, one of his alerts on his phone is very
Zelda?
Nintendo. Yeah, it's a Zelda thing.
Mario?
Would you like a bit of this salmon?
No, no, I'm good. Thank you.
I'm not a fish eater, damn it.
So that's much fishier. So
Yes.
that would be a problem for me.
Funnily enough, salmon is not. The fish that I can eat is cod, basically.
Yeah.
Outside of any shellfish.
Cod
Cod is fine because it's.
So I'm not a fish eater myself. It's only
Yeah.
in recent years that I've been
But-
eating it.
But cod is quite bland. It
It
doesn't
is.
have much flavour, so
It's
that's
just
why
it's
it's.
the texture of it that I
Yeah.
find upsetting.
Yeah. But flavour-wise, I can take it because it's not. It's not a killer.
Yeah.
Salmon comes. Salmon I can take in small bits if it's fried. Outside of that, fish is just, I can't do it. But I should, because it's good food. It's so nutritious. You alright, Benji?
Yeah, we're all right.
That sounded very resigned.
Lucky,
Oh dear.
Should I?
Ben, wait. You need with a paper. Just rip it, pour it onto that, and then pour it. Or that, yeah. The background to this song sounds a bit like Burial by
Leviticus.
no. Look it up. Forgive by Burial. Sorry, Burial's
The
Burial's
garage.
the thing.
Extra.
You hear it? That watering thing.
See you there.
Yeah, I've got the album.
Job of the day done.
Oh, do you? Right. I should listen to the rest of it. I've got some of them, but that one, that's always gets me, that particular tune.
I'm now very hungry. Cheers, guys. No problem, Five Guys. You should have come down if you wanted food.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
We did tell you.
this is good.
I mean, we didn't, but we did tell you.
I'm gonna try a little bit of the salmon as well.
This is
You're
enough.
doing
Thank
that
you.
nervous, aren't you?
Yeah. It's a little bit.
You should try
That's
that.
all right,
You should try it with a bit of that.
Oh,
Because you love your spicy spice.
That was
Yeah.
okay, actually. I didn't taste the fish. Do you know when the last time I had salmon was?
1976.
No, when you made those fish cakes for us.
Oh, right. Okay.
I know this.
That-
When your grandfather came to the country in 1850.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, right.
That's the last time I had fish.
Yeah.
In 1850. No, when you made those fish cakes for us, and the flavour of that thing was so fishy, it was knocking my head off. But that was quite mild.
By the way, knocking your head off isn't yeah
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
in some cultures.
That was such an opening to become political, but I'm just not going to do it.
Change my pitch up, knock my head up.
If anyone needs any soy sauce, I can provide.
Thank you.
I have to say, I wasn't a big fan of the ramen. Yeah, bit too soggy.
This is fantastic. Do you want some of that?
I think it was.
Yeah, next time try either the chicken or the salmon teriyaki
Well,
rice.
I was toying with that, wasn't I?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And then went for the ramen. But that's fine for next time.
Also, you're a heretic, Carl Simpson, for
What's he
saying
saying?
Mario instead of Zelda. He's a heretic. Because everyone knows how much I love The Legend of Zelda.
In what terms does he mean Mario, not Zelda? What's the actual
That
exact thing he's
ringtone
saying?
noise that Ben's
Bloody hell, with that noise, as
Oh, I
Mario
see.
just stepped in.
Oh, I see. I understand.
Heretic.
Well, no, you got the right platform, didn't you? I mean,
Got the right platform, but
Yeah.
the wrong genre.
I think if there was a noise that I would sort of put on an alert like that, other than the one that I've got, I would do the Mario up. You know, when he gets bigger.
Oh,
When
bum, bum, bum.
No, at the beginning of a level. Yeah.
It's not. I've always liked that Metal Gear Solid surprise noise. That.
Oh yeah. That's the thing.
I can never get into that franchise. It's so amazing. I tried number 5.
No, that's not a good introduction.
Yeah, no, it's
for a
not.
mess.
I've
Yeah.
never played it, but I've seen.
It was on
other people play
PS4. It was on offer, so I bought it.
The one that I think you can play to get into it, I'm not a massive fan of it, is the one that was on PS2, which was.
I think that's the one that I had experience of.
Yeah. That one was really good.
But we'll say Metal Gear Solid 5, the music is phenomenal.
Yeah. I think the thing with 5 was that it just turned it into just another FPS.
Yeah.
You know, there was nothing that
And it didn't
set it
scream.
apart.
Didn't scream Metal Gear Solid.
No,
either.
The one that was on the PS2 was quite revolutionary for its
Yeah.
time. You know, it had like stealth mechanics to
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and there are plenty of other more established stealth FPSs if you want them. You know, one that sort of keeps going under the radar, which was really good when it came out, was the Thief franchise. Thief 1 and 2 were amazing. You know,
Hexen.
yeah, and yeah, exactly. I mean, I haven't even finished Thief 1 yet. You know, because you play it and it's so involved, it takes so long that after a while it's like, okay, I'm gonna play something else.
Yeah.
I do need to go back and do it. The Thief 2 as well. Thief 3, not so much, or Thief Dark Shadows, I think they called it. And then they rebooted it for PS4, and it was okay, but it wasn't Thief.
Speaking of rebooting stuff, they're making a Last of Us TV show.
Yeah, TV show. Yeah.
It was going to be a movie, and now it's a TV show at HBO.
Isn't that like a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah.
No.
Have you not played The Last of Us?
Oh, The Last of Us. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, The Last of Us. Yeah, I've played it.
It's not in a zombie apocalypse, but it's sort of that similar vibe.
It's got zombies in it.
It's sort of
No,
zombies.
there was another game that when someone says The Last of Us, I think of that game first. And
Yeah.
It's not. It's no, it's like a survival thing.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll look it up. It's from the makers. Then, if you've heard of Frostpunk,
Oh,
it's the
okay.
makers, the people who made Frostpunk made this other game beforehand, and it was sort of like set in a war environment that you got to like survive for 30 days. Frostpunk.
I feel like we're not doing a good enough job for the chat. We're just
No. But this is a chill stream.
This war of mine.
They are not talking, so we are not talking. We are ready.
We're chatting.
We're
We're
chatting.
talking about stuff, you know. And on top of that, we're just here to chill, man. You know,
we're sorry, chat fam. How are you doing, all of you?
Yeah.
Do you know why? Do you know why they're not talking, Kim? It's because you didn't do the what's it called, the masking tape.
Yeah,
You know,
I
I
didn't.
should have done, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
But
you know,
that was quite fun.
that's what they
That's
want.
hilarious.
That's what the people want, Kim. You've got to give them that. You know.
I actually thought you were going to have a bit of a hernia. You was laughing so much.
Yeah.
And that in turn affected me. I got the giggles because you were laughing so hard. So I couldn't do as good a job as I wanted to. I had all these plans in my head.
That scoop, man. I just couldn't. I was dying with that. I really was.
I was betraying my Vicky Bob influences.
Yeah, I think the Last of Us TV show will be a disaster
Probably.
because that game, the first
What's
one,
it about then?
it's a new infection comes out and they're not zombified, but they're infected and they become brainless, blah blah blah. And
Which are zombies.
yeah,
Basically
in a way,
zombies.
it's basically zombies, but
Yeah.
they're not zombies.
So it's a
But
zombie
it's the story of Joel has been given this child Ellie, who
Send me up with Delbert.
no. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. But basically, he's taken this girl across America to give to this faction called the Fireflies, who have apparently found.
That's right. Yeah.
And it turns out that Ellie is
It's
actually
actually the cure,
is the cure because she's been infected, but she's not infected.
converted. Yeah.
So it's the story of them going across America.
Ellie, I hope you're watching this, darling. You're not infected. You're not infected.
But yeah, I don't see anything that's going to set the TV show apart, if we're being honest.
Just play the bloody game.
Yeah.
Get PewDiePie to play the game on TV.
Yeah. I mean, the genre it's not played out. That's not what I'm saying at all. But there's so much stuff out there that when you're playing the game, you will get more from it than you will just sitting there and watching it.
Yeah.
But the story of the game is not doesn't lend itself well to a narrative of that nature.
No, it's to explore. It's finding Easter eggs.
It's the challenge of doing it that.
And it's not an easy game either.
No, it isn't. I bloody hated it when I was playing it.
I do games like that. I want the story and not the story only. I'm not there to be challenged. I just set it on easy mode.
Yeah.
If I want to be challenged, I'll play something else. But the story is fantastic and it's Easter egg friendly.
This is why I don't really play FPS as much, because there's very few of them that do a decent story.
Yeah.
You know, The Last of Us, I will admit, the story was okay, but the challenge of the game itself was.
It was a difficult game. It was
that doesn't necessarily turn me off a game, but it doesn't make me like a game necessarily either.
I set the difficulty down low and play Pong on story mode only.
Yeah. Yeah.
The story of two brave paddles.
Yeah. Pong is that's a game that lends well to a movie.
What, Pong?
Yeah.
I await the day Michael Bay gets his hands on
Oh my God! Could you imagine Michael Bay doing Pong?
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. You wouldn't know where the paddles were. You wouldn't know where the ball was going. They'd have no colour in them. Forget it.
Megan Fox is playing the left paddle.
Megan Fox plays one of the paddles. Exactly. Yeah.
Get Shia LaBeouf out.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf is
this
the ball.
is Pong in name only. It's Pinot Grigio. It's Pong in name only.
God's sake.
So we're doing.
Pong in name only. That's brilliant. So it's actually peanut in name.
Beard.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Down here, mate. So,
Yeah.
there you go.
There we go.
You gotta look.
Presentable.
Yeah. When am I ever presentable?
You're going out
always
live to
presentable.
millions of people. Ben.
Exactly.
You know, you've got to.
I feel like they should see us at our best and our worst.
It's very true.
They see me at my worst everywhere, all the time.
Especially on Thursdays.
Yeah.
With Ranjwok, as is now known.
Yeah.
That's the best nickname of his. That is his best nickname, Ranjwok. RoboCop.
That one I'm very proud of.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
You did very well with
Thank
RoboCop.
you very much. Thank you. I did like that one.
He has got all the credits for that in the description. RoboCop, invented by Reginald Mozzarfatch.
I can see you in the helmet.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the remake of RoboCop?
I saw it.
Yeah.
Is that the best?
Yeah.
Is that like the highest praise you
Yeah.
can give it? Yeah. Fair enough.
I didn't hate it,
No.
but it totally and bits of it were very well done.
Yeah.
And I love the actor.
Blokey.
Black dude who's his partner. Kevin Michael. Oh, he's passed away now. He was in. He played Chalky White in Boardwalk Empire, as well as Omar in The Wire.
I know who you mean.
Yeah, he's a brilliant actor. He's a fantastic actor.
I'm going to put this in the fridge.
It was the best thing about it, obviously. But, however, it did
Michael
have
Kenneth Williams.
Michael K. Williams. That's it, Michael K. Williams. Rest in peace, brother. It looked great, but it really missed the point, and it didn't have any of the social commentary of the original, or not to mention the humour, the dark humour. And I missed that over the top bad guy of what was his name? The bad guy in the original.
No, Boddicker was his thingy.
Clarence Boddicker, yeah, no, it was.
Boddicker
Clarence
was
Boddicker.
the
The guy who comes in and he goes, bitches leave.
Oh,
When he
yeah,
enters that room, with
yeah.
the prostitute.
Yeah.
Run away.
Yeah.
Delivered
He wasn't the main.
carnation.
He wasn't like the
No, but
arch
he was-
villain. He was the
He was the end of level
the
bad.
antagonist
if
one.
you want.
Yeah.
But no, but he was the one that
Clarence
stole the show.
Boddicker.
Clarence Boddicker.
100%.
Yeah.
He was very good.
And I think it would have benefited from a character like that.
Yeah, I think Michael Keaton can do a good villain, but he wasn't.
I mean, he did do a very good villain, but it wasn't
He was
him.
brilliant
Yeah.
in Pacific Heights.
It was brilliant in the Spider-Man film. It was brilliant in Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that one scene when he clocks him. He's driving the cab or driving the car.
He's driving
and
into
he's
the
like,
prom.
see him in the rear view mirror, and it dawns on him that Peter is actually Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. And vice versa as well. Spider-Man realises that he's clocked him.
Yeah, and
It's
he
that very
gives him the
tense,
most
uncomfortable.
awful dad conversation
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, that was one of the best
I'll
moments
kill
in a
you
Marvel
dead.
film for me.
I mean, I think the RoboCop remake was a half decent science fiction film, but that's pretty much all you can say about
It wasn't a good RoboCop film.
No, there wasn't. There's only been one decent RoboCop film, and that's the first one.
Yeah.
There hasn't been another one since, and they made 2 sequels to the original. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed. I liked some of the sort of visuals from it.
Yeah, so
Very, very good.
Mm.
The story, there was nothing wrong with the story. It was well paced. It was competently written, and there was good sort of production value. But it wasn't anything standout. If you take away the original, the 1987 version, then the 2018 version will just essentially just fade into the.
it's so often the
cinema
case
as
with
a-
these modern films that they're so bland. When you take a step back and look at them, there's nothing.
They're playing it easy.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like they've been written by an algorithm or by committee.
Yeah,
It's like if you look at Inglourious Bastards, they did not play it easy.
Exactly.
No.
They
but that's Tarantino.
yeah.
You know?
How can we get a character and call him the Bear Jew and he just make him the most badass guy on the planet?
Right.
No, but that's the thing. I mean, you've only got 1 or 2 filmmakers who have got the clout to do what they want,
Yeah.
and a studio will give them that leeway to do it.
Even the great, and he's an auteur, but the great Sam Raimi was closeted
Shackled.
and controlled and shackled by Marvel when he got to do the Doctor Strange film, and he should have been the ideal pick for that film. And he
I thought that movie was crap.
yeah, I mean, it could have been really good. But, you know, if they'd have said, "Here you go, Sammy, shackles off, do your thing."
I think
Wow.
it was too much. It was just too much.
Mm.
And I think that's not Marvel. Marvel it's got to be in bite-sized pieces with
Yeah.
Marvel movies.
Yeah, but do you know what the thing?
But then that was why a lot of people Endgame is so polarized, and people either adore that film or they hate it.
I love
what are they?
Infinity War, but-
Why do they adore Endgame?
Oh,
There is nothing original within the manner in which those films are made and shown. That's the thing about it. When you read the comics, and I'm not a massive Marvel fan or anything like that, I've not extensively read them, but you can read it and it's a story and it stands alone and it does its own thing. What the MCU does is every picture is essentially in the same framework, and all they're doing is that they're taking stuff that may well be very different, may well be quite homogenized, and homogenizing it. And that's the thing that annoys me about the MCU, and it annoys me about people who rave about the MCU as if it's this masterpiece of artism. It isn't. By all means, go and watch it for the spectacle and enjoy it.
It's enjoyable.
No problem.
That is what it is for me.
But,
it's just if someone sticks Endgame, I'm like, oh, I'll watch that. I like that film.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna. It's not. It's what you call it's background noise, and it's brilliant for background noise. So I sit there, I turn my mind off, and it's the magic of cinema.
But don't rave about it.
Yeah.
Not you. I'm saying to people that do. Don't rave about it as if it's a masterpiece of cinema. It isn't. It doesn't even come close to being a masterpiece of cinema. Any of them, or taken as a whole.
Except for maybe the first Iron Man movie, which was
Apart
awesome.
from maybe that, but that's because it was seminal.
It was,
You know?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. They're all good movies.
None of them are masterpieces, though. None of them are masterpieces.
Absolutely.
The 3 Lords of the Rings movies are all masterpieces.
Yeah.
Those are decent name. Empire Strikes Back is a masterpiece.
Exactly. Even that, and the weird thing is that in terms of the construction of The Empire Strikes Back, in terms of the way it's been put together as a piece of cinema, it has a lot of flaws.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
But compare it to, say, an MCU film. An MCU film is
Too
brilliantly
perfect.
made. Yeah, brilliantly made, brilliantly cast.
Which is
all of that stuff.
sterile. Which is too
Exactly.
it's
There's
sterile.
no life to it. Exactly. You know. I mean, Empire Strikes Back. The bit in the cave in Dagobah.
Yeah.
Right. That's just taken the pacing of the film and just pissed all over it. Right.
Nothing nearly as bad as Casino Planet in.
No, that was an atrocity.
Idiotic. It was an
That was
atrocity.
an atrocity. But to say, Empire Strikes Back, the pacing at that point is really bad. It's sort of like things, you know, Luke is on this journey, you know, his friends are in peril, you need to be ramping the tension up.
Yeah, exactly.
That cave scene doesn't do that. It actually just takes it all away because it turns it into this introspective moment, which is not what you need your hero
And then
to
suddenly
be
it goes
doing.
like that.
And then it goes exactly
back
with
to
the
Cloud City,
thing with Bespin. So it screws up the pacing. But Empire Strikes Back is one of the most important films ever made.
Yeah.
Name me an MCU film that is considered or could ever be considered as an important film outside of the first Iron Man.
One of the rare sequels that's better than the original.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly. You know, the only other one I can think of is Godfather 2.
and that's debatable as well. There's a lot of people that say
We'll say the Godfather is first, absolutely. But again, I mean, the Godfather is.
I'm going to be really stupid to say Indiana Jones: Raiders of the Lost Ark is technically a sequel.
It is.
Technically, it's a sequel.
It's a sequel to Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom is set before
First,
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So technically, it's a sequel.
I need to rewatch. I haven't watched them since.
And we need to bring Brian round. We're going to have to tie him to a chair.
I don't think he'll need tying. It's not that he doesn't want to see it. He just never got round to it.
How can you never have seen any of the Indiana
I don't
Jones
know, mate.
films?
That's
I don't
just racist.
Yeah, it is.
That's an example of a trilogy in which all three are really good.
And then they fucked out with the fourth
Forget
one.
the fourth one. The fourth one.
And now they're making the fifth one.
What?
They're making the
Yeah,
fifth
they
one,
are.
yeah.
What?
It's
Indiana
like
Jones
in
in
the
the
80s.
coffin of money or something?
The coffin of
Because
money.
The coffin of money.
How old
Big
is
up,
Harrison Ford now?
man.
He's what, 80?
Yeah.
Getting close to 80 years old?
He'll die in this one, I
Christ.
reckon. That'll be it.
Yeah, and they're going to hand the baton over to a younger.
That's what they were going to try and do with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I
but
know.
He
but
went
that
off the
Shia
rails.
LaBeouf.
Well, was he going to be Indiana Jones?
He was
Yeah.
going to be his son.
Ah, fair enough. Okay.
But now he went off the rails.
Yeah, what happened to him? All I know is that people consider him to be a bit bonkers.
He went loony toad crack.
Really?
Just do it.
Yeah.
Make your dreams come true.
Was this before or after the thing that has generated that meme of him doing the applause?
So there was he did this art installation project thing
Right.
called "He Shall Not Divide Us." I think it was like a protest against Trump.
Okay.
I believe. I could be getting this terrible.
But before that was the just do it.
Yeah, he was losing.
He was
his
already
shit in
losing it
public
before
and
then.
having a couple of meltdowns in restaurants and that sort of thing.
Right.
Which James Corden doing at the moment. Actually.
Really?
Yeah,
He is,
no,
yeah.
It's good because I can't stand
When I was in Canada, when Eric will drive into the airport, and Erica was just like, "Oh, we're here that James Corden's a bit of a twat. We've been telling you. We've been telling you this for 15 years."
Yeah, this is no secret. So yeah,
I'm going to be a bit of a heretic and say I've never found him that offensive.
I've never found him offensive. I just don't like him.
He's just-
And he's
he's-
everywhere. For a while, he was everywhere.
But he's
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
he's got a reputation of being a dick in public.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a bit full of himself apparently. So
Which is why he split up
do you
with
know
his
who I am? Do you know who I
He
am?
hasn't
Is one
actually
of
done
the,
that,
I
has
don't know
he?
if he's actually said those specific words.
in that accent.
but it is
He's
pretty much.
Do
what he's
you
doing.
know how I have all the imperial credits of the realm to back up my claim?
Is it just the case he's gone to America and now thinks himself?
He was already a dick before then.
Yeah, he's already full of
He
himself,
toned it down
Yeah.
to be a bit, and now they all love him. Now it's all coming back again.
Oh, I
now
see.
I'm
He's reverting to type.
Yeah.
isn't he? He's an unpleasant sausage.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's his face? The guy, Shia LaBeouf.
Yes.
The beef.
Yeah.
He's been losing the plot a bit out in public, and he did
Okay.
some art. There's a brilliant series of mini films on YouTube by the Internet Historian, where do you know about 4chan?
Yes.
The website 4chan. You know, there's like a bit of a dark sense of humour that people on there use. They got involved in taunting him, and they did some brilliant things. Like they got people to turn up and say something like do like the Marga thing in front, because this art installation had a live camera,
Right.
and it was basically someone stood in front of it saying, "He will not divide us. He will not divide," that sort of thing.
Right.
I could be getting the
Okay.
details
and then actual
wrong.
cannibal Shia LaBeouf came out,
But
and then I just liked it.
4chan started getting people, even if they didn't particularly like Trump, they were
Yeah.
going there to wind him up, saying, "Make America great again," or that sort of thing, and
Right.
and other less savoury things.
Typical 4chan.
Yeah, but it was all done with a wind up sense.
What?
And then get this is the best bit. He moved it somewhere else.
Right.
And they managed to track down where, like a secret location.
Oh, I
And
see.
they
They still
managed to
found
track
it
it
where it
down
was.
via cloud patterns and contrails from they managed to triangulate it. They got someone to drive in a van, fibbing their horn until they could hear it on the camera, saying, yeah, got it, and they stole
Shit,
his flag.
man.
Yeah, it's amazing. You have to,
So what prompted him? I mean, what prompted his sort of descent, though? I mean, was it just
That's
out
what
of
happens with
nowhere?
all child actors.
Yeah.
It happens
so.
with all of them.
True. Yeah. Of course, because he was a kid actor, wasn't he?
I mean,
It's not happened to what's his face though, Joseph Gordon-Levitt or whatever. He seems
because he was a
fairly down to earth.
he was a YouTuber before he became a movie star.
Was he?
Yeah.
No, but he was a child star as well. He was in films as a kid.
And Jodie
he?
Foster's not turned out weird.
Yeah. I like Jodie Foster.
Lesbian.
I like Jodie Foster. A lot of time for Jodie Foster. Actually, brilliant actress. Really.
Yes, excellent.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt is brilliant as well.
Jodie Gordon.
Oh, bloody hell. We have visitors.
We have visitors.
Yeah, we have visitors.
We
better
have
be on our best
visitors.
behaviour from now.
Yeah, we have to be our best behaviour. Bloody hell.
What a sit. What a sit we get.
Do you want me to sit over there?
Yes.
Hi, guys. You guys all right?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you alright?
Yeah, I'm alive.
Hi. Where
Hi.
did you go?
We yesterday, you mean?
No, when we were here and you weren't
I
here.
told you, remember once you were away on holiday?
Yes, I was in Canada.
That's right, Canada, yeah. Because we went into the shop, you know where he sells all the
Yes.
I didn't like that man.
Which one?
He said, "Can we talk to
organic
you?"
shop.
I said, "Yeah."
Oh, you don't like Yam?
Yeah.
Whenever soon.
Nice about you either.
Oh, he loves me, Yam.
He said, no, you don't want to buy his coffee. I went in there.
Oh, he's lying. He's having a lie.
No. He said,
Yam is my best customer.
No, it's just, he said, "Can we talk about the task?"
He's my best customer.
Yeah, whenever suits.
No one buys more of my coffee than him. No.
I should be doing stuff, but I can't really. There's not much I can.
Yeah.
Can I use this chair?
Yes.
I can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, if you pass me the code,
Yeah,
I'll leave it over there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
The blue beer, is that okay then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the blue one there.
Yes, it is.
no,
You might
not
need
the
this
blue
one.
one, the second one.
This blue one.
It's your phone.
You might have to move it if they need it moved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
How are you guys?
All okay. And
Fine.
you? How was your
No,
holiday?
he said, I'm not being funny, he wasn't smiling either. He said, what happened was I walked in there thinking that it was the shop that you get through to come down to you.
Ah.
And so when we got through, I said, can we go down to Ben? He said, oh, Ben's not here. Where is Ben? He said, he's in Canada. I said, oh, okay. So I said, well, that's a shame.
Jan is very Dutch, so you might think he's being a bit strong, but it's just a sense of, yeah, he's just
He
being
said,
Dutch.
you don't want to buy it. I said, that's not very nice. I said, well, he's my rival. I said, I'll do you a favour.
He's my rival, except he's the one that buys all my coffee.
Yeah, then we called you.
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell a friend where you are.
Yes.
You gave me a couple of cards before, and I don't know
Yes.
what's on them.
Yeah.
Can you give me a couple of cards
Yes.
again? I wanted it for Liviana and my.
We do have a bit of a tear and share chocolate chip panettone if you'd like some. So wash your coffee down.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely thing.
Far more than we'll eat.
Give it.
Let me get
So,
this out of the way.
2 cappuccinos, right? If I can remember. Yeah.
Just go use your toilet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide. I'll have a cappuccino for change.
Of course.
Normally I have espresso.
Yeah.
These are nice, these cards.
Yeah.
Oh, bring this leaflet. 50% off
Yeah.
your beverages.
Just to give them a little extra tease as I come here.
Find us on Bennywood Approach, agree. So have you got a, is there any phone numbers or anything on here? No.
I can give you a business card.
That's what I want, a few of those. Please. Oh, these are vouchers or something.
Where can I find?
I love this background.
Yeah, it's lovely, right?
It's nice.
Have you got one of these?
Thank you.
I want to give it to Liviana.
Yeah.
In the house and the roaster. Okay, fine. Thank you. We're meaning to get that long one. Then I've got a question to ask you.
We missed that day seeing you for
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we finished having to buy a packet of coffee in there.
and then we had to sadly sit in Costa's, didn't we?
Yeah, one problem.
Yeah.
Which we were.
Well, you're here now, and that's all that matters.
So
Yeah.
how was Canada then?
It was lovely.
Well, you've got family there, so they're all
I've got a friend that's just moved there from the UK. He's living there now with his girlfriend. So I went and saw him, as well as a couple of my friends that I know from football who live out there as well. So I chilled out there with their families, and we just explored. Oh, sorry, Rez.
I'm just minding your stream for
Yeah, mind the stream.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
We're not very chatty today, so.
How is everyone? Are you well? We're live. Ben streaming out to the internet. So we have
screaming out.
We're teaching people about coffee and bad conversations.
yeah. Okay,
In a
so obviously you know YouTube, and you get videos on YouTube, and one of the ways in which you can do that is to do it live. So there's a program called StreamYard. There are other programs as well, and that links to YouTube and it broadcasts it live, and people can tune in and watch on the internet. So Ben's stream,
Big up, Ian.
we've got a few people watching. So
Oh, it's a big watching you.
not me. It's Ben's stream because obviously it's from his shop. But while he's busy, I'm just gonna see if I can entertain you. We need to do the tea off, by the way,
We
Ben.
do need to do the tea off.
You know,
We can start that in literally a couple of seconds.
I mean,
So we have some teas here, different varieties, in these coloured boxes there, and we're going to be sampling them and seeing
Which
are
one's
the
best?
nicest ones.
so
yeah.
I don't know if you're aware.
Peach.
Yeah.
So I'm a tea drinker. I'm not much of a coffee fan. So this is my cup of tea.
This is
So
your
who
cup of
makes
tea.
these?
These are
Birchall.
from Birchall, who are a biggish tea company, but they're very good. They came round, they sent a representative, and she said, give them a go.
And that we will.
I've never seen this brand in the supermarket like Waitrose. Are they the Waitrose?
No, I don't know.
I've not seen them either.
No.
Maybe they might be sort of just provided suppliers to like shops that will sell.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
yes, Ben.
Good box.
Yeah, they're nice. They are quite nice.
So you're going to taste it today?
Yeah.
We're going to
Yes.
think. So I don't know if you're aware, but certainly, well, the three of us are all Tottenham Hotspur fans.
Yeah.
And we have a particular liking for one particular former player called Paul Stewart. If you're watching, Paul, big up to you, mate. And so we have in the past compared different products of the same genre. So we started with biscuits. What else have we done? We've done chocolates. And we call them Paul Stewart offs, basically, to find which is the
The
best.
biscuit off or a
Yeah.
chocolate off.
Or a chocolate off. So today is the Paul Stewart tea off
Oh,
to see which is the best tea.
Grazie.
Gregor.
Right, I've got a question to ask you before you start streaming off.
Yes.
All right. End of next week, I'm going to Japan.
Oh, you
Jealous.
lucky thing.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Japan.
Yeah.
And they don't have very good coffee there, so
They've got some great coffee in Japan. You just need to know where to go.
No.
But I can send some coffee with you.
yes, I know.
Yeah.
My luggage is a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's I've only got 23 degrees.
Yeah.
Kilos.
Yeah.
And they've already asked for all the stuff they can't get there, which weighs 9, nearly 10 kilos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to take. He said there is and I like, as you know, normally this is not my normal drink. Strong espresso.
Yes.
They like weak coffee, so
Yeah.
no, that's not for me. For 5 weeks I'm going for.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take one of your coffees.
Yes.
What weight is that packet?
250 grams for the small one and a kilo for the large one. You only go for a small one, right?
Yeah, I can't take a kilo.
250 grams would be fine, or we could do
Can you do 125 grams?
yes, anything for you.
Don't put it in my hand luggage.
Yeah.
That's what? Just this.
They'll be half the size of my one.
Yeah.
That'd be fine for me. I'm the only one who's going to drink this.
Yeah.
They're not going to. And he said they've got a cafetiere or the other thing. So I didn't want to slap that as well. So they've got actually. He sent me a picture of the one he's got.
Yeah.
So that's all right. Where else, if they want coffee, would you get it in Japan? I'm really just outside Tokyo.
If you put in Google specialty coffee Japan, I think there'll be a million places. They do love their coffee. All Press is big in Japan now. They're big in. They do love their coffee in Japan. They've got some really high quality stuff as well.
Okay.
So you won't be. It won't be hard to find good coffee in Japan. It'll be different to the way I do it because I'm very much based on the Italian roots. But then they've got that stuff as well. But yeah, I can send you. However, if you need 125 grams, I can give you 125 grams. There's no rules here, except Kit Kats are not biscuits. That's the only rule.
There you go, chaps.
Where's
Apparently
the
Kit
cake
Kats aren't
supposed to go with
biscuits.
this coffee?
Anyone want to argue?
There's always room for cake.
Look at that. Oh, wow. This is lovely, isn't it?
Really nice.
Right, in which case then I'll have 125 grams of the ground one that you normally do for me.
Yeah.
And then I'll look for that one you said. What did you say? Michael?
All Press, there's loads of them. If you can put it in Google, or you can get your friend to put it in Google, it'll be
What's he putting Google?
specialty coffee Japan,
The coffee Japan.
and they'll be.
Okay. This is lovely.
One of the places I went to in Canada was a Japanese coffee roastery.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Alright.
with specialty Japanese cakes as well, and they were phenomenal.
That's
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at these.
Apple shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. Specialty coffee Japan.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Oh, this looks soft and warm. Where's this
Yeah.
come from?
Sainsbury's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right, isn't it?
how do you feel about it?
Right, let's get the tea going, I think, guys.
Ambivalent
Mm.
because it's.
Both of them.
Oh, yeah, okay, but it's
Nice room to
been.
reach out.
Yeah, it's been nearly a year, Carl. so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
pretty much to the day almost.
Mm.
Yeah.
Big up, Davo. Big up, Davo.
How long were you in Canada for?
1 week.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's all I have time for.
Yeah.
If I shut this place for more than a week, people forget about it. I will be going back regularly though, since I've got loads of friends there. So it's not going to be. And I covered a lot of ground. I went to every part of Toronto possible, including a place called Brampton, which is very Indian areas. Because where my friend Bobby is from India, his family's from India, and he's living in Brampton. That's the Indian area. So I went there. I saw the Jewish area. I saw the Korean areas. I saw it all.
Did you live there?
He reached out to me, so nothing quite that wordy, but just
It's too cold.
Yeah.
Too cold in the winter.
I just worry that it's.
I'm not doing minus 25 degrees.
No.
What tea would you like to go for first, guys? Yeah.
Okay. Are we going to split them up and do it as a proper pour stew off?
Yeah.
So we need 3 on each side, don't we?
Yeah.
And then we need to get it down to 4.
See, I thought
Right.
we were just
Okay.
going to check out the teas.
Yeah, I think we should just check out the
we
teas if you want to do that.
stewarding it.
I think we need to.
Do we?
I think so.
Then let's do it.
So we need to sit. So I say one of the thingies. Which one? What flavour is this? I'm being really specific today, aren't
Yes, you are.
I? Which one's this? Great? Is this Great Rift? Is that the
Yes,
actual
that
name
is
of the
English
flavour?
breakfast.
Oh, it's English breakfast. Oh, it's breakfast.
That
blend.
is their
Okay.
breakfast tea.
Okay.
Blend.
So it's breakfast. Okay. So should we just?
East Africa's finest tea.
should we put that and then we get rid of
Oh,
one?
it's just the same. It's just a smaller box.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So we'll get rid of one out of each three.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll try these three against each other, and then get rid of one.
Yeah.
Then we'll try these three and get rid of one, and then we've got the semi-finals with the
Well,
four that's
my
left.
issue with it is we're not comparing apples and apples, really, are we?
Aren't we?
No.
We're comparing teas with teas.
Well,
They're all
yeah,
virtual
but
teas.
they're all virtual teas, but for instance, a breakfast tea,
Mhm.
you put milk in, is very different. A very different base to
That is
say
a very good point.
green tea.
That is a good point.
I still don't know what the difference between a breakfast tea and an afternoon tea.
Me either, actually. I drink
One
the
of
same
them,
cup
one of them you drink for breakfast, and the other you drink in the afternoon. It's
Oh,
not
right,
difficult, Ben. No.
Tell that to my mother that drinks breakfast tea, breakfast, lunch, and
Yes,
dinner.
same with me. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I
Yeah.
said.
I would have said an
Yeah.
afternoon. I would have said an afternoon typical tea is Earl Grey.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it's lighter.
Yeah.
Your breakfast blend will be a stronger thing.
In
Yeah.
herbal and
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing,
It might
isn't
be
it?
Earl Grey, but it doesn't look Earl Grey.
No, Earl Grey is a specific
Earl
blend.
Earl Grey is Earl Grey.
It's a specific, yeah, and it's got bergamot.
have you got some herbal?
I did. Well, these are they call them fruit teas, but these two are green
We've got green
teas.
tea.
This one it says herbal infusion.
Yeah.
So this one
There's
says
the
single,
lemongrass and
yeah,
ginger.
yeah,
which
single
I suspect
origin.
I quite like.
So that's just green tea, I think. Right? Green tea. This is green tea and peach. That's green tea with a fruit infusion. This one is herbal infusion. This one is single origin. So I think this is just black tea.
Just black tea.
Yeah, I think this one you
Of
can.
course, this is black tea as
Yeah,
well.
so you
So
can.
this can be
These two
different.
would be
Yeah.
with milk.
So you can compare these two. These two are the caffeine-free herbal infusion. So you can complete those
This is a
two.
better system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and these two are
that's
green
much
teas
better.
that you
yeah,
can then.
yeah. I like it to be organised.
I'm
properly.
sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
This
There's
is
at least
better.
organised people on the planet, though,
Well
Kim.
done, well done. I'm proud of you.
Thank you for the patronising power of head.
Okay.
That's what I needed. That's it's just a little bit of feedback for the effort. That's all I ask. No, it's fine. Yeah, so we could do the afternoon teas, caffeine free thingies, and all right, and then
Ah, ooh,
but then
Sorry.
yeah, okay. So then we could say, do you want to play? Yeah, use the top. Use the lid.
oh yeah, excellent idea.
So then we could find which is the better of the two green teas, yeah,
Done.
and then
What's
the
that
better of the.
It's so organised.
Me want the mileage. Okay. Breakfast tea has sausage in it. Afternoon tea has a good dollop of mayo. Tea tastes best with baboon milk. And Ian
That is
says
Kim's partner.
Ian says
Oh,
tea
having a go at
tastes
us.
best when thrown into Boston Harbor. So we know what Ian's all about. Okay, fine. So just we need some hot water.
Which I'm providing.
Good
We're going for the green teas first.
We'll do the green teas first and see which one we prefer: Malfeng or green tea and peach.
I don't like green tea.
No, it's all right. I don't mind it. I'm very much a black tea only in terms of thing.
I do love my green tea.
But
It's
occasionally,
really nice for relaxing.
Or it's also relaxing at night.
I like cinnamon tea.
the weird thing is about green tea. The weird thing about all teas that essentially aren't, your black tea leaves, they don't have as much flavour as black tea. That's the thing. And I'm from an Iranian family, so tea is big
Yeah.
in my family. You should some of the teas that they make over there. Unbelievable. I can't even drink it. It's so astringent. It's so strong. So where green tea is sort of like, yeah, it's refreshing enough, but it's we'll see. We'll see. Right, I'm gonna open and we can do a scent test first.
So
Yeah.
what's the purpose of you doing this? You're going to start doing tea?
No, just gonna have fun.
Yeah, we just do it for a laugh.
Keeps us out of trouble.
We're always in trouble.
It doesn't keep us out of trouble.
No, ostensibly.
You do my coffee,
Yes, let's do that.
which is going to head its way all the way to
Smells like
Japan.
green tea.
It smells like green tea.
What form does it take? Are they tea bags or is it
They're
just
tea bags.
This
Yeah.
is specialist coffee.
Allegedly, they are plant-based prism tea bags. So less said, the better. I think. Do you want to have a sniff, Ben?
Give us a sec. We need
How
to.
the tea bags, are they paper?
They
Oh,
are.
tea bags. I thought it was
No,
loose.
like plastic.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
that.
it's like knitting. Yeah.
I like loose tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the good thing about Birchall's in particular is
Yeah.
it is loose tea, but it's in a. It's a much easier. Yeah.
I see what you mean.
It's loose tea, but it's in a bag instead of like pre-brewed, which is awful.
You know, went to a tea plantation, Ben,
Yeah.
in Kenya.
Oh
And they
wow.
were saying that most of the, the dusty end bits of the bad
Yeah.
tea goes all in the tea bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why tea bags are
Tea
essentially
bags,
cheaper
July,
in terms of weight.
July, yeah. And the good ones are getting exported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That makes sense.
oops, sorry.
I've got print labels. Oh, you're right, buddy.
Yeah, I've got to print some labels. So.
All right.
Let me get anyway.
Next time I'll come here and have a latte.
So let's. Oh, this one's been opened.
I've opened it. Yeah.
No, that's good. Oh wow,
That smells better than it tastes.
that does the.
Excuse me, Matt. Just need to get a bag.
Have a sniff. The smell of peach is quite.
Wow.
It is quite strong, isn't it?
That smells incredibly good.
Mm.
Yeah, ladies.
Each one.
Check the aroma and scent on that. Yeah, it's peach.
You ever been up
Yeah,
to
it smells really
the,
good.
have you ever been up to Twinings?
The
No.
shop
Yeah,
on
and
Regent
they did
Street.
the-
Yeah.
no, on Regent
No?
Street.
Oh, what, where they
Yeah,
grew
Opposite
it?
the Royal Courts of Justice.
Ah, no.
Oh,
There is one on
they've
Regent
done
Street
it.
as well.
No. Not
I've seen it twice.
This is right opposite the Royal Courts of Justice.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant. Everything you do is coffee, coffee, coffee.
Mm.
So you've got all the accessories, this, that, and the other. But anyway, but they've got the coffee tasting bar, or a tea tasting bar at the back. It's
Wrong bloody
interesting.
label.
You sit there and they give you any, you choose. You
Yeah.
have a
That's
taster.
quite interesting.
Now they've started, they were
So
going to
yeah,
start,
the
last
factory.
time I was there, which is just before COVID,
It's really cool.
and I said, will you ever be doing a coffee tasting? And they said yes.
Oh wow.
It's lovely, just go in, and it just costs nothing. Go to the back of the shop, and they've got a special bar, and then they've got all the teas, and you just think you'd like that one, and oh, it's lovely.
That's good. I might
Yeah.
try that one.
Us tea drinkers
It's
have been
opposite.
facing persecution for many years.
Especially in this shop.
Pushed out the back. Yeah.
It's been there since 1700
Wish.
something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's right opposite the Royal Courts of Justice.
Okay.
I went to your favourite place yesterday. I went to Fortnum and Mason, which was lovely.
Next
Yeah,
next time I'm up
Go there,
before the
because
judge.
Joel told me.
Go to Twinings, it's really interesting.
I went there, yeah. It's
And then you can
very
buy
nice.
all the teas, obviously, and all the teapots and strainers, anything to do with tea. But they were going to start getting into coffee tasting, which I was really interested in. Yeah,
Well, it's a rising market still
Yeah.
here, isn't it?
yeah.
We've
But
always
the
been
problem
tree
is saying
drinkers.
coffee prices have really gone down.
Yeah.
What is the reason?
Not my
Demand.
coffee prices.
Yeah.
Not my coffee
No, the
prices.
wholesale coffee, the actual
Demand.
farmers.
Demand has gone, keeps going up because there's
No,
still
but
parts
if
of the world
demand
that
is
think,
up, the price should go up.
no, the price will go down.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Well, that doesn't
Because
happen
they'll
with
compete with
airlines,
each
then,
other.
does it?
But the demand has gone up, so supply goes up as well, and that brings the price back down.
oh yeah. it's
And also,
not-
you know, when you've got sort of the powerhouses like Starbucks and Costa and all that stuff with the amount that they will use, they can then demand lower prices from their producers, which will drive the price down for everyone else anyways.
Because my brother has coffee estate, and last week he said he's struggling to sell the beans at that price.
It's anything that's consumable like that will suffer that. I mean, we had the same, and it's still going on with milk in this country. You know, with milk farmers were basically saying
Oh, yeah,
it's
because the
not worth.
supermarkets are screwing them to the ground anyway.
Exactly. You
That
know,
just makes me
what's-
laugh. They're laughing all the
point?
way to the bank, the supermarkets. They make me sick.
The thing that really makes me laugh, the real sort of piss take about it, is that they started branding their another choice, which was fair to dairy
Yeah,
farmers.
yeah,
It's like, so you're
Yeah.
charging more
yeah.
so you can be fair to
Yeah.
dairy farmers. Why don't you just be fair to dairy farmers?
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
You know?
Well, then
I had a friend that had a big dairy farm in Cambridgeshire. This is years ago. And he said they'd absolutely screw you to the ground.
Yes.
price-wise.
They do. They do.
It's disgusting.
There was a book I read a few years back called Tescopoly, and it's about just what the supermarkets get up to, and they're all as bad as each other. Even a lot of people say, "Oh well, you know, I shop at Waitrose because they're ethical." No, they're not. They're just as bad as the others.
Exactly.
You know, and that's from someone who shops at Waitrose. You know,
Even the eggs.
You know, we're getting eggs from Italy. I mean, you know.
Yeah, we're getting eggs from Europe.
what can you do?
Do you know what gets me? I mean, I've been in business all my life. All right, you're going to hit a crisis. I'm of an age now, I've lived through all of this recession, 3-day week, you name it. All right, fine. And you have a business that is retailing goods, albeit food, clothes, whatever. All right, so something like this economical thing hits you. So you have a board meeting. Right, you know your products. So you're sitting at your boardroom table with all your directors and you're reviewing the prices. All right, so this is so. So you do a whole new projection, spreadsheet, whatever. Let's say this board meeting takes place on a Monday. And so suddenly within that next few days, the shops all get revised, the starts and this is going up, that's going up and up. There's two things about that. If we've already got stock in my shop of these cups, let's say these cups are selling for £5 and I've got 500 in stock, is they're good sell. And my head office tells me that I'm going to get a new delivery and the price has gone up. What they're all doing, increasing the price of the existing stock, which they bought at a cheaper price, and then they lose. Mark Spencer doing
It's a
it.
double game.
Yeah.
It's a double game. That's number one.
Yep.
I've done it in March. One day I was in there a few weeks ago. There was a sweater was 15 quid. The next day, the same sweater, and they had plenty of stock, was 17.50.
Yeah.
And I happened to be lucky because I found a sweater. I didn't look for it. It said £15. Obviously, they'd not marked it up, but it was old stock. Bless you, at £15.
Yeah, of course.
So I said, I'll have that. Oh no, it's 17.50. No, it's 17.50. But this one is marked £15, and that's the price I'm paying for it. Okay, fine. They're making the money because all this existing stock is getting the extra price.
Of course.
So the markup on this original stock is through the roof.
Yeah.
Okay,
So what am I going for first?
3 days later.
Green and peach and green.
3 days later, after this has gone up, let's say by £1, so it's now £6, another memo comes through from head office. Oh no, this pink cup and saucer is now £7. Because that is what is going on. In which board meeting do you have on a Monday to change everything that you did by the Wednesday? You know, they must think we are stupid.
Because it's all been prompted by accounts on Friday. That's what they do. They will sit there and look
When does
at.
the board of directors change its pricing within 48 hours?
They'll do it all the time. It's rampant. It's rampant profiteering. That is the philosophy of the age that we live in. It is profit above all things. Nothing else matters anymore. What can you do with it? What can you do in a situation like that? We are the ones that suffer. We're the ones that are the victims of it because we have forgotten that there are things beyond money that are actually probably more important. Now, because money is amoral, not immoral, it's amoral, no one has to think, no one has to exercise any kind of ethical or moral decision making if you are following the path of money. And so the responsibility and that pressure of being able to do that is taken away from people. They don't want it. It's the selfishness of the age we live in. You know, it will change eventually.
Well,
People will get tired of it, but
You know what
whether it's
interests
while
me is
we're
when
alive
all
or not, I
this
don't know.
rubbish is over, the price is going to go back anywhere near whether no.
No, of course not.
No.
Never.
No.
Never. No. You're right, but it
They're
is.
laughing all the way to the bank.
What's that?
Weeks ago, I was reading that paper, City AM, the financial report bit. I mean, Tesco's profit was mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Mind-boggling.
It's like the energy companies with the sort of profits that they're making,
yeah.
and yet our fuel prices are going up potentially up
When
to
it was announced
60%.
that some people will be paying double the
Yeah.
energy prices they were paying,
Well, I'm paying
literally
double.
and within weeks they're posting record profits.
Yeah.
How can that be
Exactly.
acceptable?
Exactly.
You know, That's the thing about it. It's
How
how
is this going to all sustain?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I
this
don't
is-
know, it's just going on.
This has got here 250 grams.
Yeah, it says 250, but I put 120 in there.
So it's 120
Yeah.
miles.
I put the right
Would you
amount in
like,
there.
would you like a pen?
Just scrub it.
Yeah, just one because
If it works.
I don't have a bag for 125 grams, so
okay.
I've got to deal with what I've got.
is it right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's cool. Yes. We just got to get our heads down and get through it. I think.
Thank you, Benjamin.
It's a nightmare. It's a
Thank you,
nightmare. They're nice pens. You sell these?
No, a friend of mine made it for
they're
me.
lovely. Why don't you sell them?
Murky buckets.
You could sell these, Ben.
I know I could. I'd have to speak with Mr. Moondog.
Yeah.
Mundo.
I'd buy some from you. They're lovely.
So
3 minutes, it's got to stay in there.
okay,
So
I'm just used to
Needs to steep.
doing this. Just to think, oh,
and because it is green, you have to wait for the cap to be ready as well, because that's when it's
That's very good.
the cup to be ready.
yeah. You've
How
got,
do you know when the cup is ready?
it's not too hot to touch.
Would you put
Oh.
this in so it don't smell the other luggage out?
Ben, this is alright in hand luggage, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be.
Put it in another plastic bag. or
Yeah,
something.
I don't have another plastic bag. I don't have another plastic bag, unfortunately.
I've got plastic bag.
If you start doing that, they're going to think you're bringing in something illicit. To bring in
Yeah.
for dogs.
Just if they ask, you're not smuggling in cocaine in the coffee.
And then I was saying to Anita, I've travelled the world, but it's the first time I've done long haul for 10 years. I cannot believe what is going on with it.
Oh, with the security and
£24
stuff.
reserve a seat on an
Yeah.
airplane. Hello?
Yeah. The one that gets me is premium security, where you pay to get through security faster.
Yeah.
Joke.
Yeah.
TSA free check.
Yeah, VIP they call it,
That's it,
VIP
yeah.
security. Yeah. So you pay like, I think at Stansted when I was booking my last sort of trip, like £12, and you can basically jump the queue. Yeah. Right. Again, when I say that
So that's
today,
not. It's not because the security isn't good enough. Because
No.
the security it's because people don't know how to queue up
yeah,
at an airport.
Yeah.
If you're prepared at an airport, I'm through there in 5 minutes. I was in Canada, and one of the things is to get through Toronto Pearce Airport, to get out of it, you need about 2 hours. I was through there in 35 minutes because I was just like, I am.
it's not. I mean, but the point of it is that the idea that you have this thing, and then you essentially give those with means a way in which they can avoid what everyone else goes through.
Well, I was
Again,
saying to
all
Lisa
it
this morning,
does.
I mean, all the things that have happened since booking this bloody thing. And I said, I've never known, and I said, it's going to get to the stage, only a millionaire is going to be allowed to be afford to travel. It's,
Well,
it's a nightmare.
They're not gonna do it to the point where people who are only millionaires will be able to travel, but they will only make it pleasant or tolerable for millionaires. Yeah? The rest of them will be and already are treated as cattle.
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't have money, you are nothing but
No,
cattle.
exactly. Right.
He's leading that.
Yeah.
We're there already.
There's a
Yeah.
TV program. What's that? I can't think of the actor's name. And it's called. He's a millionaire now. He's a Scottish actor. And it's called The Have and the Have-Nots.
Right.
He started the episode. The first part of the series was last week. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And he's in this big resort.
We ready?
Later. And there's these blocks of, luxury places that cost like 10 million. I mean, this house over here is 20 million. It's cheap. Says the estate agent. This is cheap at 20 million. And then there's the quarters for all the servants.
Yeah.
So the housekeepers, the cleaners, blah, blah, blah. So this multi, whatever he is, billionaire, millionaire, he's decided to sell the whole project complex to a development company. So he's given a sack to all the menial staff. And this,
Of course.
it's got, I can't think this, everybody knows him.
It's not Billy Colony, is it?
No.
Young, old.
No, it's
David Tennant. I'm trying to think of Scott.
He's Scottish by
Louis Theroux. He's not Scottish.
No, he's not in the 70s.
Robbie
Anyway.
Coltrane.
No,
He's dead.
he died.
Could have done it before.
Yeah, no, it wasn't him though. Anyway, and he said, these multi-billionaires, they could have afforded to rehouse these people that have served them for like 20 years.
Not
Yeah.
alive.
No, it's really interesting.
Is he 70? No, he wouldn't be.
Well, I need to pay you, young man.
Of course.
Coltrane was 72.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Sean Connery.
He's also dead.
No, you won't.
Okay. I'm trying to think of who else might be Scottish.
That's it. There's no one else.
They keep it quiet, don't
They
they?
do.
His name.
Yeah.
I was going to annoy me now.
No.
He looks a bit like, is this your husband or partner? Or,
Yes.
Right, okay. He looks a bit like you, but he's older. He's in his 70s. He was on TV again, interviewed this week as well, on Breakfast. Oh, for God's sake.
Looks like me as in bald.
No.
He's not bald.
He's played some amazing stage parts as well, like
Ken stopped.
That's not a bad shout.
No, no.
Actually. That is really
Just
good.
come to me
Yeah,
out of
Ken
the
Stott.
You look just like him.
I do look exactly like Ken Stott.
I'll look at my paper when I get home and I'll somehow let you know.
Right.
It's gonna drive me mad.
I'm just going to Google it, see if we can find it.
Yeah, it's called the Have and the Have Nots. I think it's on Channel 5, I'm not sure.
It's 9.50, please.
Can you write that on a piece of paper for me?
Yeah.
I'll do it on here. So much was my coffee.
It's 2.50.
And this was a documentary series that he's done,
Yeah,
yeah?
so last week was the first one.
Just 2 lots of 2.50.
Because there's an
$4.50
American
for the
show
coffee.
with the same title as well. And Channel 4, you think?
Either 4 or
I
5.
want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Where can I hire a laptop with a pen?
I don't know where you can hire
You
one.
don't know anyone. No.
What did you say that website thing is, or whatever you call it?
Google specialty coffee in Japan. Put it in Google, and there will be loads of places. Put in Google, google.com, specialty coffee in the search bar.
Right, we're trying this tea then.
Yes.
All right.
Ikadakimasu. How's that green tea?
You found the actor?
Not yet. I was just trying this tea.
Ewan McGregor, Robbie Coltrane.
Alan Cumming.
There are pictures of them.
Yeah. They're a bit small. I don't know if you can see them, but down the
I
side.
forgot you were McGregor was Scottish.
He's not really. He's actually from Tatooine, but
That's true.
actually he's not. I do know what planet he's born on, but
Where
it's not
did everyone
Tatooine.
come from? He was a hermit on Tatooine, but he
He's
wasn't.
a hermit. That's right, on Tatooine, but he
Was
wasn't
it
from Tatooine.
Coruscant?
No, he wasn't Coruscant. He was something else. It is in the official law that he was born on a specific planet.
He was
which
born
I
in
don't know what it
Tatooine,
was.
yeah.
He wasn't born on Tatooine.
I know he wasn't. But he
Oh.
was.
Unless it's him with a beard, it's very similar to that bloke.
That bloke looks familiar. What about down? Do any of these along here
No, not really.
ring any bells?
Thomas not. I know the others. No. Ryan Cox. Try him.
Brian
Sure.
Cox.
Brian Cox, fantastic.
He's a great actor. Let's see if I can get a bigger picture of him.
And he's a professor as well. For
Yeah.
No, different
astrophysics.
Brian Cox.
Big up, Anthony.
He's
Big
in the
up.
Apocrypha,
Gonna
he
go.
went.
Rich
Things might
show.
get
Okay,
better.
big up. Big up.
That's him.
That's him, Brian Cox.
Brian Cox is
Yeah.
doing this program.
Okay. Let me see
Brilliant.
what he's
Good
It's
to
called
know.
To have or to have not. The have and the have nots is called. And it's really good. And he takes you back to his roots in Scotland and and he's made himself.
He's a great actor. He really
yeah,
is.
Brilliant.
yeah. He's been in all sorts of Shakespeare and films and God knows what.
He was the first Hannibal Lecter as
But
well.
he gets
so-
really
Yeah.
He gets
Red
really
Dragon, yeah.
he gets really animated. I must say to you, because after you
He was on Question Time the other night as well, talking
That's
about
right,
that
yeah.
sort of stuff. Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
he's in this place where all these people are being treated like shite by the billionaires. And he said, "This fucking shit," and this is on television. It was after 9 o'clock. He said, "This fucking thing." He said, "I want to throw them all in the river."
Yeah,
It was Hannibal Lecter, so you probably do it anyway.
yeah.
It's brilliant. It's a brilliant series. The first one was last week, so
Might be one to watch.
yeah. It
Still
really
not
is a
as
have
wiki.
and have not
Yeah.
society now, isn't it?
Very
Yes,
much is.
of course. Yeah, yeah. We're back to
Back to
we're back to
the-
the 1930s. We're back to the 1920s and 30s.
Except without
Yeah.
the cool motors.
Yeah, well, that's a question of taste, isn't it?
Yeah. Or
Okay,
fast.
so in terms of tea, this green tea, this is
A green tea.
Yeah.
It tastes like a green tea.
Yeah,
It's probably going to be quite nice in my stomach.
yeah.
I like the way you're analyzing it.
Yeah.
Well, this
That's
is
our
this
job.
Is,
That is our job.
this is part of the Stuartoff, Paul Stuartoff. So you know,
Well,
this,
I
this is
understand
the
what it's
service that
all
we're
got to do
providing
with your coffee
for you all.
place.
You know,
Unless you're going to start selling coffee tea, are you?
Yeah,
Well, we just do what we want.
Are you?
As a coffee roaster, I have to be tasting loads of different types of things to up my palate. I need to improve. I need to constantly strive.
Yeah.
If I'm not drinking new stuff, my palate stagnates and then my quality will dip. So we've got to constantly try new things.
so if anything, Kim has done you a favour by forcing you to have sushi today.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, I love
because
sushi.
you know,
I'm looking forward to the food. Yeah.
well, that was the thing. I don't like fish.
Really?
No,
Nor do I.
I would love to love fish because it's
Wow,
good food,
love
but
it.
so Kim basically got some sushi today
And shoved it down our throat.
and challenged us to have some, and I'm not going to back down from that.
Yeah.
So
Did
I
you?
tried it. No, I had three pieces in the end.
And?
It was lovely.
It was nice. It was nice. I think it's
was
because
like,
there was.
well, I'm not too keen on sushi. I never touched sushi.
I
Maybe
love
a
it.
bit.
But I
love
think
it.
it wasn't very fishy
Yeah.
tasting.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I think
What
it's
about
over
your
the
face?
that.
It's like
Yeah.
cold.
No, I'm not frightened.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
like
but-
it. Not frightened of
They don't
fish.
trust it. You know,
Yeah.
it's- yeah.
Marks and Spencer do quite a nice sushi box.
Mm.
Which is absolutely, it's really tasty.
Well, what I'm going to try, I generally shop at Waitrose. I'm going to the one that's near me has got sushi there, so I'm going to get some sushi and report back. If it's no good,
You blame
then
me.
Then we're
Yeah,
going to say
sure.
big up the sushi
all
code.
right, yeah,
Well, Marks and Spencer, because I prefer Marks to Waitrose,
Yeah.
and their sushi is excellent.
I like Marks in terms of its quality,
Yeah.
but choice-wise is always a problem.
But that stuff
That's
we
the
had
thing for
today
me.
is made on the spot.
Yes.
So there might be
Yeah.
a fresh factor to
Yes.
it that's not quite there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
It's
thing.
a
That's why that's good because they literally
Sorry.
will handmade
Still
that.
one, the Waitrose, that spot.
Yeah.
It's got a sushi section. Yeah, they've got like a.
Sainsbury's
I'm
also has a
looking forward
sushi
to
section.
Japan.
Yeah, one in
It's the
Amsterdam.
sukiyaki, which is the steak, which where the
The
cows
Kobe, yeah.
Oh,
big massage
yeah,
with the
Kobe
beer.
beef. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Delicious.
Mm-mm.
That's something you can't have anymore, unfortunately, Kimber.
Yeah.
What?
Beef.
Just torture her with it, actually,
Yeah,
because of the
it's fair.
sushi torture. That's fine. That's allowed.
Right, well, have a
Even
good
though we
Christmas
enjoyed it.
and a good New Year.
Lovely. Enjoy
Yes.
Japan.
Will do.
Yeah,
How long are you
enjoy
away
that.
for?
It's nice to meet you
5
both.
weeks.
5 weeks in
Wow.
Japan. Oh my.
Well, it was planned. For my
No,
80th
no.
it was
fantastic.
planned
You
for
need
my
to send
80th
for us.
birthday.
We
3
Yeah.
want to
years
go
ago.
to Japan.
Yeah.
And couldn't go because of COVID.
Yeah, of course.
And
Yeah.
time is moving on, you know. So they said, I'm staying with friends, and said, are you going to come? And then their 10-year-old said, because they were here this summer, and she said, Auntie Joan, why don't you come for Christmas? Okay, fine.
Wow.
I would have sooner gone spring and summer because of blossoms and you
Yeah.
know.
Of course.
beautiful.
Yeah,
March
yeah,
is when
yeah,
you've
yeah.
got to go for blossoms.
I know. But
I'm,
anyway,
but saying that, I'm getting a Japanese cherry tree on Saturday, so there will still be
Oh, wow.
blossoms here.
right, okay then.
For here.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, but then I thought, you know,
I love
time,
cherry blossoms, so I
Time
bought
time is
one.
marching on,
Yeah.
so you know, whatever. So it's 53 years since I first went to Japan.
Oh, you've been before?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I've never been. It's a
I
plan.
did. Because I was in the fashion business, so I went for
Oh,
3
okay.
weeks on a business trip.
69.
Yeah, 69.
Wow, must be so different now.
Exactly. But I do remember I said to Anita going on the bullet train.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being on that bullet train compared to here?
Yeah.
I mean, even compared to here now, let alone
Yeah.
We've got the Eurostar. It
I
does
think
200.
Eurostar doesn't even.
But it's
But you're underground, you don't see it.
Yeah.
You know?
It was just.
Shinkansen is pretty awesome.
But
I've
now,
had to go there.
just to go to Kyoto from Tokyo, which is a 2-hour train journey, it's 200 quid.
No.
Yeah. So I'm going on the bus for.
I thought it was like really
No,
reasonable.
yes, it was when I was there. Because I went from Osaka to Tokyo on the bullet train.
Ferries are really
Now it's
reasonable.
200.
Ferries are a really good way to do Japan.
So
They
now
are cheap, the
I'm
ferries.
going on the bus.
Question: that £200 ticket
Return.
return for someone who lives and works in Japan, is that a reasonable amount for them, or is that
I
still
don't know,
expensive for
I've
them as
never
well?
found
That's
that
the
out.
question.
It's also expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is that
Maybe
in
there's
terms
a
of
maybe there's a distance. That's why.
it's a fair distance. I mean, the bullet train goes at something like 200 and something miles an
It's
hour.
200
2 hours,
miles
so it's
away,
about 400
Kyoto.
miles.
Yeah.
But the question that the issue is would someone in Japan, with the sort of wage that they might earn, the
Yeah.
cost of living, would they think this is an expensive thing that I'm
Yeah, I
buying
think so.
here, or would they think this is a reasonable thing that I'm
Well, I'm judging by, I mean, my friend, he's English, she's Japanese. They both lived here. And I got the idea from Yoko, who's, although she's not now local Japanese really, she's lived more abroad, but she thought that was expensive. So now I'm going on the bus, which costs.
Buses are really good in Japan now.
Well, yeah,
How long's
30
that?
quid return.
Don't do
How
It
long
takes
will that
8
take?
hours. It's okay. You've got scenery and people,
True.
and
You do get a comfortable chair, so
And you would imagine
yeah.
it'll be comfortable because it's Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my mum when she goes to Iran, she goes places, and the bus service there, you'd sort of
I was
crammed
just
in
saying
with
to Anita
400 other
and
people.
the family on Christmas Eve, they're taking me to the base of Fiji.
Yeah.
It was on TV actually a couple of years ago. And the base of Fiji, they've got this big lake, which is a hot springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And so I'm
onsen,
going
yeah.
to be on Christmas Eve. In the
They
hot
better get
springs.
you the traditional
Not
Japanese
jealous
Christmas
at all.
meal.
Yeah,
Do you know what the traditional Japanese Christmas
No.
meal is? KFC.
Yes.
you're having a laugh.
No.
KFC is the traditional.
KFC has become the
It won't
traditional
be there.
Japanese thing.
It won't
Yeah.
be their traditional. They said we'll be home on Christmas Day as long as you cook it. So it's
Oh,
going to
nice.
be English.
So they're going to make handmade KFC.
No, they got-
They're not actually, from what I understand, they're not actually Japanese themselves.
Well, she's
Although
Japanese,
She's
he's-
Japanese. He's
Yeah, but they
not,
both
so-
lived here.
Yeah.
So if you saw the list of bloody stuff I've got to take, they want Marmite.
Yep.
Bourbon biscuits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
no.
biscuits.
Yeah.
Jaffa
These-
cakes.
Yeah.
At least they are
Custard
biscuits.
creams. Or etc. etc. etc.
I've got a friend in Luxembourg,
Not
and I drove last time. So obviously I had the car, and there was no weight restriction. You should have seen. I think I spent about £180 on groceries, and it would be stuff like custard cream,
Yeah.
Angel Delights,
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
Crunchy bars.
crunchy bars,
Polos.
hula hoops.
Hula hoops. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got those. Do you know how much a packet of? You know, in Tesco, you get a packet of 6 packs of polos.
Yeah.
For I don't know, whatever they are.
About £2, something like that.
Yeah.
That same pack is £10.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the import duties and the cost of actually transporting it is
Yeah.
ridiculously expensive.
What else was
Yeah.
it?
It's the same thing with American cereal here.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
But that's £7 for a box of American cereal, which is
I've never even seen
Or
American.
Twinkies. Twinkies are like a
Twinkies.
snack, the American snack over there, however many, like 50
That-
cents or
yeah.
something for one. And you could like buy, a 6-pack for like $2 or something like that. Over here, £4 or £5. Because they've got it costs to bring it in.
Yeah.
Then you have to take a picture because whenever we come here, we take photos. So just take one of mine and Julie's.
Yeah.
brilliant.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
Let's do one without the live photo because that's really annoying. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Right, nice talking to you.
And
Take
as
care.
always.
Look after yourself.
See you later.
See you next year.
Enjoy Japan.
Enjoy
Safe
your
Enjoy
flight.
Japan.
Tea, and we'll
Let
see
me
you-
know how Sunil is as well.
Yes,
Don't forget Twinings.
I won't.
You know where it is, don't you?
I know where the Royal Courts of Justice are. Yeah,
Right, well,
absolutely.
there's the Royal Courts of Justice and there's Twinings.
Okay.
All right.
Bro, thanks a lot.
Enjoy your tea.
Take care. See you later.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you. Thanks for the coffee.
As always,
Levy out.
Leave you out.
leave it out.
Right, so we've tried this
Sorry,
green
folks.
tea.
We had a customer come
Yeah.
in, so we've
I'm
been
start baking
disrupted
Yeah.
slightly.
So we've had the green tea, and it's green tea.
Yeah.
That's as much as I can say about it. It's a bit like the RoboCop movie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I
I
quite
drank
enjoyed
it.
it for what it was, but exactly. It's
I drank it, and that's the. That's
I
what
don't
more
know.
can you say?
I need
about
to
it?
get 3 more cups.
No, just empty these out, dude.
Okay.
rinse them.
You can,
Yeah.
you can pour
Yeah.
thing. There's not going to be much left in it. Anyway.
I drank all of mine.
So did I.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
It's quite refreshing.
It was, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is going to wash it out with boiling water.
Okay.
From the macchina di caffè.
Thank you, Benji. What are the people then?
But she's
saying?
lovely, she is.
So, Ian Ferguson.
I don't think she gets Jan's sense of humour.
No.
Seeing as Jan is my best customer, and he says, I don't like Ben, despite the fact that he's the only one that buys my coffee.
So Ian Ferguson says Brian Cox's Succession is just amazing. I will need to check that out. I haven't seen Succession. Ian also says I have 2 friends who lived in Japan for 2.5 years, and KFC for Christmas is 100% bang on.
Wow.
Now,
I know all about Japan.
what I would like to know, Ian, is it good KFC? Because KFC over here used to be amazing. It's now utter dreck. It's shit. So I would like to know if it's still good in Japan, if you know. Don't forget Twinings, guys and gals. Yes, no, we will. We will definitely be doing the Twinings for certain.
We should go there.
We will.
We should
We
do,
will.
yeah.
Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Although I'm still convinced there is one on Regent Street.
There probably is.
I'm going to
Thank
look
you,
now.
Benji. Thank you,
So I went to
Benji.
write Twinings and it came out Tano space Gus.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Twinings Regent Street. Let's see. Oh, hello.
I like that we're using teacups as well for it.
Sorry, do you wanna
Right,
get
Yeah, let me swap you away.
Green tea and pesce. Uno, due, tre.
And still nothing from Mike? No?
God damn it, Mike.
That's fine with me. If he doesn't want to talk to me, that's his problem.
Yeah, who doesn't want to talk to Res? Racists.
Exactly. And he's a fucking Chelsea fan as well.
That's even worse.
Yeah. Right? Why the hell should I talk to him?
Hello, my beauties. This is the Tea Factory. So Benji's now, we're on our second cup of tea, and Benji's just brewing up some green tea and peach. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So this one is this. We are comparing this one to the.
To just the regular green
regular
tea.
green
I do
tea,
need
yeah.
to make a disclaimer. All these teas were given to us by Birchall for free.
No, good on them.
What given us to them. We are not sponsored, and all the views of the stream are of our own.
Yes, exactly.
And thank you to Birchall for giving us the teas.
Yeah, thank
That's
you.
really nice of them.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And I can't remember what her name is, but I think it's Eva, IVA, Eva.
Yeah.
So good on her.
Pretty name. Thank you, Eva.
Thank you very much for Eva. Yes.
And we had a
For
great
the
chat
tea.
about Bulgaria, because she's from
Yes.
Bulgaria.
Yeah, I reckon you're right, Ian. See, over in this country as well, KFC is quite traditional on Christmas.
Yeah.
My mum, my nan, and my great grandmother before them, they used to stay up really late at night before their 11 herbs and spices, and really, make that batter tasty.
Yeah.
Kimberjit's family, KFC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. It's true.
All about the
And
11
their
herbs and
limitless
spices.
Coke. Yeah, exactly.
Is it a secret that's been handed down?
It is. Yes.
From generation
And also the barbecue beans.
Yes, exactly.
That's the best thing about KFC
then
at the
cup
moment,
of
the
gravy.
barbecue beans.
Yeah.
Cup of gravy. Even though
I didn't put a timer on again.
I was a bit of a wild card because I liked the coleslaw. Yeah, it's got a peachy smell to it.
It doesn't have so much in the cup though, which is annoying. But it's got a lovely smell.
I don't want to say what I want to say
I
out
told you
loud
so.
because I don't want to offend anyone.
Looks
You're
like we're
not
saying that
going-
after the show.
Oh, you're not going there, are you?
No, but it smells like shower gel.
Oh, right.
Okay.
That's not a bad thing.
I thought he was going to say something truly horrific.
No. But I don't want Birchall to feel that I'm being nasty to them. But that doesn't really.
They said to critique it, and we're critiquing it. And it does smell really nice. That's why I said it'd be really nice if you hot brewed it and then made it cold.
It might taste nice.
Yeah.
Because peach, you do have to admit, peach is a very complex flavor.
Yeah.
Right. So that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to taste bad, but
I do
in
like the
terms of
KFC gravy.
The first sniff, I'm a bit reticent.
So that was an interesting show with Joan, and I can never remember her name.
Anita.
Yeah, Anita, that was the one.
I only met her once, Ben, and I remember her name.
I can't
You're a
remember
terrible
names.
man.
He
No, I'm
is
kidding.
a terrible
I can remember their drink
Do you know-
orders.
Do you know what Ben's actual full name is now?
Oh, Benjamin Mitten racist.
No. It's now
Yeah.
Ben Coughperson. Because you can't call him Coughman.
Yeah,
That's
person.
Oh, yeah. It's true. It's true. The gender neutral.
It's Christmas.
Yes.
There is no wrong
No.
food.
Yeah.
There is no wrong. There is. No, you like Brussels sprouts.
I
She
love
does.
Brussels sprouts. I love
Oh
Brussels sprouts.
yeah, from Dave OJ.
Big time. Surely it's about the gravy these days. What KFC?
KFC.
Yeah, that's what they're banging on about.
It's
with
all
all
about the
their
gravy.
adverts.
Yeah, but I'm a coleslaw girl. With my fried chicken, I like coleslaw.
Yes. It's the coolness of the
Yeah, the
coleslaw
sort of
with
tanginess.
the hot chicken.
Exactly, it just cuts
Right.
through the fattiness of the
We
chicken.
can
Yeah,
now take
absolutely.
this off.
Okay, go.
So what do we do?
All right. So smells like shower gel. A very nice shower gel, but
Smells
shower
a
gel.
peach shower gel.
Yeah,
Smells like Teen Spirit.
that was actually what they were going to call it before they changed it to smells
Yeah.
like Teen
Yeah.
Spirit. They were going to call it smells like shower gel.
Smells like peach shower gel.
Yeah.
From
It's not
Birchall's.
quite as from Birchall's.
Bathe as you are.
Yeah.
Where's
We've gone from having a really silly show about science fiction to having a very serious show
yeah.
again. We need to-
about
How
tea.
comes you keep doing movie-based shows and you never ask me to come
You're always welcome.
on? Oh,
You just need to send me a message.
Yeah, it's my fault, isn't it?
God's sake, Ben.
Terrible man. Terrible man.
When
When
there
there
is
is these shows, and you're
Yeah.
just, I'm like, I've got a lot to say about. Mind you, it's probably best not to have me on because I've got too much to say.
Well, isn't that what we need? We need to fill the void. That is the point of this show in particular, to fill the void of quiet and no chill. Because
Yes.
everyone is so angry, and we're not.
Oh
What
yeah.
we got? Nice, Dave.
Dave
It's
OJ.
Christmas. There's no wrong food. No, you're absolutely right, Ian. There really is no wrong food. You just eat what you like, ultimately.
Except
Growing up-
human flesh.
Growing up, I watched the
Right.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Brilliant film. I thought
Yeah.
England was stuck in Victorian era, and I thought everyone made a Christmas goose. People do make Christmas
They
goose,
do.
but more affluent families make goose.
Correct, even though it's actually cheaper than turkey.
Yeah. It's bizarre, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I hate it. And I remember
So
one.
it's too fatty.
I couldn't do it. One Christmas, my brother said, "Oh, I really want to do a goose."
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you know that I'm not a particularly big fan of sort of that poultry
Yeah.
flavour, but fine, we'll do it. I even cooked the fucker for him.
Yeah.
Right? Took one bite, couldn't do it.
Well,
He was going to do a goose, and then you proceeded to go, oh, yeah.
Right, are we trying this?
Yes. Let's go. It's
I
got
do like the smell.
it does have a really strong aroma.
Doesn't really have much taste.
No, it's very much a therapeutic drink, I would say.
I can very much taste that peach flavouring.
Because I've brewed this a few times at the temperature they recommended, which was 85 degrees, I knew to overbrew it a bit to 90 degrees just to get a bit more of that French, that peachy flavour out.
Okay.
And it does taste better. And so I would drink that personally because I need something to settle my stomach in the evening, and that's perfect for me.
Okay.
But the flavour, it could be better. But the aroma is fantastic. The aroma is brilliant.
It's nice. It's in keeping with green tea. It is
Yeah.
a bit bitter.
Yeah.
And so I don't know whether that would be something I'd be in a rush to drink.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. It's not something I don't like.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
That's more my style. Otherwise, other than something like a black tea, which I find a bit not bland, but black tea is just not for me. Well, this is more because I sit and drink tea for over like a couple of hours. I don't drink it quickly. For me, it's like a relaxing drink. It helps settle my sinuses.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's a choice between the first one and this one,
You go with the first
I
one.
go for the first one because the smell doesn't offend.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it actually had some taste as opposed
Yeah.
to that, which for me
It's
just
a
tastes
bit-
like hot water.
Yeah. But maybe that's what they're going for.
Yeah, no.
In a way.
This is gonna happen with
Yeah.
anything that isn't black tea.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing.
I do like the first
So,
one. I
yeah.
like the first one personally. I like this as well, but the first one is better. So in the spirit of the Paul Stewart off, even though this isn't a Paul Stewart off because I didn't roll the Paul Stewart theme tune,
That's all right. We don't have to do that just to thing. It's,
but in the spirit of the Paul Stewart theme song,
yeah,
Mao Feng wins this one.
I reckon
you go for
so.
the
Yeah.
first one rather
Yeah.
than the second. Yeah.
Mao Feng wins.
Okay. So Mao Feng over green tea and peach.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I will go with that because I'm quite happy with that.
Okay.
Cool. So we're doing the next ones.
Yeah.
Because I think I need something with some flavour in it.
Yeah.
Which one first?
I am really curious about the lemongrass and ginger.
Do the lemongrass and ginger.
Oh, that's caffeine free as well.
Yes, it is.
Interesting.
I don't know if you want to finish the Kimber.
I was going to, but
Yeah?
chuck
Finish it.
I'll
Here,
finish
chuck
it.
mine.
Yeah, if you want to chuck something away, chuck raisins.
Yes.
Aqua caldo, just to wash it out.
Disagree, Bob. Gremlins for me.
Even what's it called would come above that. Trading Places.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Trading Places is like top tier
Yeah.
level movie. I'm not dissing Die Hard at all.
No, it's a good film.
Yeah.
But yeah, Trading Places, Gremlins. I would also go with. What else?
I love Gremlins. It's a fantastic
That's another one that
movie.
Brian hasn't seen. It's another one of the Gs. There are 3 G films from 1984 that he hasn't seen: Ghostbusters, Gremlins,
And Trading
Gremlins.
Places.
And Trading Places. Yes, Grading Places.
Trading
Yeah.
Places.
No, he hasn't seen Goonies either.
He's a ridiculous man.
We need to. I mean,
It's a real problem
I don't
child,
think-
that Daigle.
it wouldn't
He
be.
is.
It wouldn't be necessary to tie him down to force him to watch them. But I think we
you
should
need to
do it
discipline
anyway.
him.
Yeah,
You know.
Oh,
yeah.
And I don't want to sound like some weird dominatrix type.
Why not?
But, well,
I think you do,
I'm
actually.
not into all that stuff. But
No, that's fine.
But-
But why don't you want to sound like them?
it's true, yeah, true. But I do think he
You want
needs
to
to be
inspire
punished for
fear
that.
wherever you
Oh,
can.
true. So if you're watching Daigle, and I know you're not busy at all,
We're
so you
coming
definitely
for
are.
you.
Home. No, it's not Home Alone.
Home Alone is not a bad Christmas
It's not
movie,
bad. Beer up, Catman. Bobby
Big up, Mr.
K.
Miyagi.
This
What?
shift sucks more. Enough time just to say hello and have a great day. One beer up, Bobby
Beer up,
K.
The one thing I'll say, there is, in terms of actual, this is a film that is, we're going for the lemongrass and ginger. Lemongrass?
Lemongrass.
In terms of a film that is actually a Christmas film, as in made specifically
to be a
That's
Christmas
a
film.
Scrooged with
Scrooge.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, yeah, that is a good film.
Oh, that smells.
Smell good?
I mean, that's got flavour.
That does what it says on the tin box.
Whoa. Yes, I'm getting that. That's,
Yeah.
that's
I
nice.
am agreeing with the person that said the Muppets Christmas. I think it was Ian.
That's a great.
I
that's
love
a
that
great
film. That's probably my favourite Christmas
I've
film.
never seen it.
We can watch it.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
admit-
Yeah.
It's a great
It
movie.
is a great movie. It's a great movie.
It's one thing I wanted. I watched bits of it. Was Elton John's final concert is on Disney Plus,
Right.
and it's really the bits of it were really excellent.
Is he
Yeah.
dead?
No, it's his final concert in America,
I was retiring.
which is funny because he's actually had his he's had operation on his vocal cords again, so he's starting to sound a bit more like he used to before his vocal cords went.
Oh, really?
He's still quite deep in terms of the way his voice is, but it was interesting.
No, I didn't know he had problems with his vocal cords.
Which is why he had a really, as quite a deep voice now. It's because
Yeah.
the vocal. I don't know what the illness was that he had, but he's got deep sounding voice now.
Was that Lionel Richie?
Yeah.
Lionel Richie had problems with his voice as well.
Oh right. He's a cool dude. I like
Michael
him.
Caine as Scrooge, outstanding. Yeah, it was
He really
brilliant.
was.
Yeah.
It really was.
Debbie Does Xmas, Batman Returns, excellent Christmas movie.
It's not a bad film.
Did anyone enjoy the movie Jingle All the Way with Arnold Holiday? Classic.
No, not
It's
particularly.
not one I've seen, I think.
I think I've seen a bit of it, and it's Arnie in his comedy
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
period, if you want to describe it that way. You know, the only one of that. No, that's not true. I like Twins. I also like Kindergarten Cop as well.
Yeah.
I did like Kindergarten Cop, but beyond that, Arnie trying to be funny
Yeah, he's not funny.
is hit and miss.
Yeah.
Sometimes he
can be really funny, but then
Sometimes
He was pretty funny in
cringy.
True Lies, wasn't he?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's not
Is that
designed
at the
to
balance?
be. Yeah, it's not designed to be a comedy. It's a action film with funny bits in it.
moments.
Yeah, you know. And plus, it's got Jamie Lee Curtis. In
Yeah.
it, so always a good film.
Excellent Christmas movie as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
it's good to know.
I've watched it at Christmas.
Oh, I see. Yeah, fair enough.
Saying that means The Hunt for the Red October is a Christmas film because I watch that at
It
Christmas.
is.
Okay, no, that's good.
I just like that
Yeah,
movie.
That's
yeah.
unmistakably a Christmas movie.
Anything that Sean Connery pretending to be a submarine captain, I'm a fan of.
I love the bit. There's a bit where what's the character name? I always forget. Jack Ryan.
Yeah,
When he first arrives on the submarine on the Red October.
yeah.
And someone speaks Russian and Sean
Nimnoga.
Connery thing. Yeah, exactly. And Sean Connery turns around and goes, "Nipa Rushki," in that full-on
Yeah,
Scottish
no,
accent. You know?
Nimnoga.
Nimnoga, yeah. But the thing is, he actually makes a really, really good point. Well, he did. He's dead now. About him always having a Scottish accent in every film that he
Yeah.
did. He turns around and says, "Look, Americans, when they play someone who is an American, they
Yeah.
always speak with an American accent.
Mm.
So why shouldn't I, as a Scot, speak with a Scottish accent if I'm playing someone who's foreign? What difference does it make?"
I think
And it's a really
because
good
he's
point.
British, I think we expect more of him.
Yes, there is that. But I think we're expecting a bit too much.
It always killed me on that subject. It killed me. The film Highlander, where
Yeah.
he comes into, he goes, I can't do Sean Connery, but basically, I am a Ramirez. And, you know, I come from, I was trained in
Spain,
Japan
yeah,
for
that's
400
right,
years, and you know, but I was from Spain before then. It's that
I'm from
it's that-
Spain.
that hybrid accent of yours really
Either
does
that, or he's just an amazingly good actor.
Yeah.
He has perfectly nailed the Hispano-Japanese
Yeah,
accent.
exactly. Yeah,
You know?
I didn't think of that, and it
For
just
all-
happens to match his natural.
Exactly. For all we know.
Doris Does Dundee, Christmas tree. Yeah.
I'm a bit of a hypocrite with it because like
Dust
Dad-
Boot is a Christmas movie. How?
It
No
is.
idea.
It
Just
is.
Dust Boot.
Yeah,
Gas
it is.
boat, yeah.
Yeah.
Lol, Ian, yeah.
Great.
Good afternoon, Moon
Dog!
Big up.
Tell me about the pens.
Yeah, we just had a customer here that was a big fan of your pen you sent me, and she said I should sell them.
Yeah, there you go. You got
So
some
big up,
customers
Moondog.
now.
You got customers,
Let
Moondog.
me see that pen again.
Was Moondog a pen manufacturer?
I don't know.
Or-
Ah, that's superb. That is really cool.
Oh,
You should sell these, you know,
Yeah.
mate. They're
Yeah.
really good. That is really cool.
All the way from Moondog Land.
Ah, I like it.
Moondog lens. Yes, I'm a bit of a hypocrite with things like that
Yeah.
because my dad watches a lot of cowboy films and he
Yeah.
loves old John
John
Wayne.
Wayne.
Can't stand John Wayne, and I always moan, "Oh, he's the same in every film." Blah 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 blah. And it was pointed out to me as well that I quite like Clint Eastwood, and actually Clint Eastwood
It's
is
more
very,
like Clint
very
Eastwood.
similar in every film that he does. But for some reason, he gets away with it.
He
I'm
does.
not too sure
It
why.
does.
It's like it's my favourite musical interview ever. AC/DC were performing somewhere. I think it was the United States. And this narky reporter goes up to Angus Young and she says, "Are you going to do anything different? You've got 14 albums that all sound the same." I said, "You're fucking wrong, mate. I've got 17 albums that all sound the same."
But if that's what the people
That's what
want from
people wanted.
AC/DC,
It sounded like AC/DC.
Yeah, I think Clint Eastwood and Charlton Heston was another one as well, who was essentially Charlton Heston in every film.
Yeah.
they came from the tradition of the leading man as opposed to the character actor.
I think you're
Nowadays,
right, yeah.
everyone wants everyone to be
character.
a character.
Yeah,
actor.
yeah.
Back then, it's like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise in every film he plays. He's probably one of the last of the leading men. Sort of set. After that, they've all got to be versatile and be able to play different things.
roles,
You know?
inhabit the role.
Yeah, that's it. Whereas
Worst
Tom Cruise
American accent ever. Emma Watson, horrible.
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen Emma Watson doing it. I've seen her do Belle in Beauty and the Beast, and I thought she was crap in Beauty and the Beast. I thought she was crap. Everything else in that film was brilliant.
I've not seen anything by Emma Watson except for the Harry Potter films. That's the only thing.
Which I love.
I've not seen the Harry Potter films.
No, you haven't.
We can do that.
No.
You do know you'll probably have to.
I won't.
Yeah.
I'll sit there myself. I think. Yeah, it just doesn't appeal to me.
I know it doesn't appeal to you, but
If Brian is going to be strapped down for Ghostbusters,
that's for his edification.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's
education.
his own good. He
He needs
that.
those in his life. Kim doesn't need Harry Potter in her life,
No, I
but
don't.
you
If
will.
I want to see wizards, I'll watch. I don't know, Lord of the Rings or the Dungeons and Dragons movie that's coming out soon.
I've got to say, look, as someone, as you know what my views are on types of stuff that's overhyped and all of that stuff. Okay, the one thing I will say is that I have enjoyed the Harry Potter books and I've enjoyed the Harry Potter films. The books more than the film.
You've got to treat them as two separate entities, though. I think because they cut out so much from those books.
I did read the first book. I have read the first book years and years ago.
Which, of course, if you are from the United States or America, it's wrong. It's the Philosopher's Stone.
Yes.
Get it right.
yes. It's very similar to the thing where the play, The Madness of King George III, was changed to The Madness of King George for the film because they were worried that Americans would think that it was a sequel.
Yeah. She's pulling me in, everyone.
You have customers.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
How can we help you today? Sorry, it's a bit of a mess. We've just been doing tea testing today.
Nice. Tea testing in the coffee house.
That's right.
Yeah.
We want to get some
We're rebels.
coffee beans.
What do you need? Do you like espresso coffee style? Do you like Ethiopian, a bit more zingy, a bit fruitier?
Espresso.
Yeah.
Espresso,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Italian.
We don't have Italian here. We only have coffee. It's got that sort of Italian chocolatiness to it, but it's a bit more flavoursome than that. Yeah. In beans, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you guys today? Good.
Yeah. Just going to school for pickup, and you opened like last year, didn't you?
2 years ago.
2 years,
basically,
but it
almost.
was COVID. So
We started basically when lockdown 1 happened, but we've been here ever since.
yeah, I remember. So I said to my wife, we have to come.
It's like a
Try it
little
out.
secret shop, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Still hasn't got back to me.
And where is it?
So Hannaford Jones has said, "Hi everybody. Did anyone watch The English? I watched the start but found it too violent." You guys seen Have you seen The English?
Are we talking about the England football game?
No, we're talking about the TV show The English.
No, I've not seen
Is
that.
that the
What's it
Netflix or Prime?
It's something like that. Yeah, I think Emily Blunt is in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
So, no, I've not-
last night.
I've not watched it, Hannaford. I don't know. No one here seen. Have you seen it?
No,
You've not
we
seen
saw it yesterday.
You haven't seen it.
It's like a Wild West
Oh, I think I saw the trailer.
She's somewhere in America.
It's her and an Indian
country.
native guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. It actually looks right.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Need to check that out. I still haven't done episode 8 of Kavanaugh yet. No. I've got to get to that as well. So yeah, okay. I have to watch the English.
Awesome. Thank
Sorry,
you so
Hannah,
much.
no. None of us have seen it,
Thank you.
but
Yeah.
people have been saying it looks
Yeah, if
good.
you've got any
So
questions
Jonah?
about the coffee, feel free to ask us.
Brian
We've got
Daigle says, "Good afternoon,
Yeah,
everyone.
well,
How
yes,
are
well,
well all
yeah.
doing?
Insta.
Well
And it's
are
on the
doing
board as
well.
Oh, there, okay.
Watch Ghostbusters.
Yeah, good.
Watch Ghostbusters, and then we'll talk." Kieran Hines is in it. I'll check it out. Big up Daigle, says Ian Ferguson. Big up to everyone.
Yeah,
Big up to you all.
everyone. Yes, we are.
Would you like to come and say hello?
Hi.
Hello, everyone in chat.
Say hello.
Hello, Nifa. Hello, Nifa. Hopefully you're well, miss. Hopefully you're well. Dave, you need to watch Ghostbusters.
Yep.
Thanks so much,
Thank you,
guys.
sir. Lovely
Thanks,
to
guys.
see you. Lovely to see
Thank
you
you.
again. Enjoy the coffee.
Will do, definitely.
Let us know how it goes.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Do that. See you, bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
I think she's pregnant.
Yeah. No. We have decaf.
The thing is, I will never ever say to a woman, even if she's got a sign hanging around her neck saying
Saying,
I
"I'm
am pregnant," I will never ask about her pregnancy, right? Because when I was working in job centre, this was
Yeah.
years ago. This couple came and sat down in front of me, and I could seriously, the girl looked pregnant,
Yeah.
right? And just to make conversation,
Yeah, he said.
I said to
How long
her,
are you along?
you know, yeah, how far along are you? You know, and she said, "I'm not pregnant," and it was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
It's interesting you should say that because true story. This my mum was on a bus one time
Yeah,
and this lady got on and she was clearly with a child and mum's got up and give her a seat and
Yeah.
said, you know, you need it more than me, and the lady said, I'm not pregnant.
Oh,
And
my
to compound
God.
it gets better. To compound it, a couple of years later, I was out with Mum in Hoddesdon Town, New Look there, and there was a lady in there, and Mum's gone up to her and gone, "Oh, is it you, darling?" Like that. And I, you know, when you can sort of see it going in slow motion, I just thought, no. And she said, "I'm not pregnant." Twice.
God in
I mean,
heaven.
my mum, bless her, she's one of the sweetest women
Of
going.
course.
And she only means it nicely.
Yeah,
of course.
But to make that same mistake, not once, but twice.
Oh, you think she'd learn the first time?
Just, Mum, just don't be nice
Yeah.
to people.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Or don't be nice to people you think are pregnant.
Yeah, more to the point.
Yeah. Be nice to everyone else, okay? But anyone who you think is pregnant, just leave well alone.
Exactly. Love you, Mum. Right, okay,
Big
so
up,
what have we
Iris.
got here?
Oh, that I shouldn't laugh at Iris because obviously she is a ninja. And
She is,
she'd
yeah.
Kill me.
The,
Kill me with
the
a-
Irish
with a-
whisper.
Yeah. the Iris Hotspur, yeah. She would be able to kill me with a little finger, basically. You know, I'm very scared of Iris.
You should be.
Yeah.
Daigle,
Big up, Daigle.
watch Ghostbusters.
What else are they saying?
Big up the waving customer.
He's just bigging up their. Oh,
Everyone big up each other.
I'm a lot heavier.
I
than
could
Ben.
move Ben.
Yeah, I'm probably a lot heavier than
There you go.
There you go. What are you doing?
I'm very strong.
Yeah, I know you
Yeah.
are, but come on, there's limits to everyone's strength. So yes,
But yeah, that happened to my barber as well. She was in one of those stages. She wasn't happy in herself, so she was eating quite a lot. And someone asked her if she was pregnant. She just went,
It's probably my mum.
and she's like, "I'm just fucking fat, mate."
dear.
Big up my old barber. She was
Yeah.
wonderful.
Poor thing.
And I'm sorry if that was Mum.
Yeah,
Which I doubt it was.
Yeah, it was a new look in Hoddesdon a couple of years ago.
That would be really funny. Did she say, "I'm just fucking fat, mate"?
Even funnier would be if a bloke was saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, new look in Hoddesdon, some woman came up to me and then rubbed my belly. Yeah.
It was Davo.
I often used
Big
to
up
get
that-
what? Asked if I was pregnant.
Well, I'm just a fat pig, like, yeah.
I watched Saturday night's BBC We Are England short documentary about cold water swimming, all the mental health benefits. Great stuff. The Swim Master. Big up the Swim Master.
Cold water is supposed to be very good for you.
Hope you're all well. Yeah. Hopefully you're all well. Bloody hell.
Loads of love to the chat family.
Yeah. Big up.
Big up yourselves.
We've gone a bit too far. We're 2 hours in.
Oh,
bloody
so
hell.
might as well push it through another
We're
one.
still halfway through our tee
Yeah.
off. So
Yeah,
We've had
exactly.
too many good conversations.
Yeah.
And we've had more customers today than we've had
Yeah.
all
Hot
the other
teas.
times.
Yeah.
yeah, almost.
They're like saying, why are they drinking tea in a coffee
I know.
house? Just bother them.
I said it because we're rebels.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
We are the Rebel Alliance.
Yes, we're rebulizing
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now it's time to take out the Death Star.
with our tea bags.
Yeah.
We're going to teabag the Death Star. That sounds wrong.
It's gone very weird.
Yeah.
Oh no! Are you kidding me?
What?
Teabagging the Death Star. Ben goes, oh yeah. You're just addicted to it now, Ben. That's the problem, isn't it?
I spent too much time with Bob.
Bob is so proud. He'll never say it, but he's so proud that he's infected the entire
Yeah.
internet basically.
Kimberjit, you can take out your tea bag and put it in the morsel to the right of you.
Okay.
I think we've run out of time to roast. I think. Actually, no, we got time. We got time. If we drink the last couple of teas,
If we get through these teas quickly,
we can switch
we
the
can
stream
do some
on, and then
roasting.
I can fire up the coffee
Yeah.
roaster.
so it's on you, Kim.
Oh, shut off.
It is on you because I can take it or leave it.
What?
The tea. You know, I can have a couple of.
Lastly,
slurps and
the
I'm
last
happy.
2 teas are black teas, so I'm just going to use my coffee machine because
Yeah.
black tea is better with hard water, in my opinion.
Should we be doing it through the coffee machine because tea is not usually done that way? That's the only thing that I would put out.
I mean, it's mostly for coffee shops, so I would say it's probably been designed to be used for a coffee machine. But we can do either. I've got my kettle.
I will bow to the consensus. On
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, and I think Ben knows best.
Fair enough.
Ben, you're a brew
Moondog just tipped £1. Big up, Moondog. Let's
It's
see.
very kind of you, Moondog.
Thank you,
Moondog.
Moondog. Cheers. Thank you so much.
Moondog.
Let's see if he sent a message.
And you say you can't sing.
Can't. Well, it's like a cat being eviscerated.
Log in via the YouTubes. Let's have a look to see what Moondog said in his donation. If you should like to donate, the link is at the in the description. Don't have to, but if you wish to, you can.
You do know that any donations, Ben will spend it on advanced Oriental
He's
style
saying love to all.
throwing weaponry.
Big up, Moondog. Love to all.
Big love to Mr. Moondog.
Moondog. Big up.
That is nice enough. It tastes of what it describes. Yeah, it's nice. It's all right. This might be my addiction, but I think I feel like putting sugar in it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't think you put sugar in that. I think it would just taste like sugary water then.
No, I can taste the ginger and the lemongrass.
So that's not me because I don't necessarily like the taste of ginger.
No.
Yeah, the ginger gives a nice sort of spicy, like a little bit of heat to it.
Yeah.
So that's all right. I think
Which also might be good for your stomach.
Pass me some of that panettone. Just rip a little bit of panettone.
I think I would rather
Not a whole
just
lot,
have a
not a
little
whole
bit
lot.
of
Just a
ginger
little.
and
No,
lemongrass.
Ben,
in the
that's
cup.
too much, mate. I wanted just a morsel, mate.
Oh no.
I just want to see how something that's a bit sweet.
It's too much for rares. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's not me. That is.
It's not, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think this has solidified my gut feeling that
Yeah.
I just much prefer like a
Builder's
English,
tea.
yeah, builder's tea. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the kind of tea
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
like. That's what just hits the spot for me.
Yeah. It's there are no tannins in this.
No.
There's no tannic acid in this.
No.
You know, there's no
It's smooth.
astringency in it.
It's meant for your stomach.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's designed to be it doesn't do what I would necessarily say a tea is meant to do for the average person.
No.
And it doesn't do it for me either because I don't like the taste of ginger.
Yeah.
So I know who it's for.
I'm very sorry, YouTube, but Ben doesn't like gingers.
He doesn't like gingers.
Ben's a racist, a terrible racist.
He's a red-headed racist.
Except this
He's
isn't
a
red,
redhead.
so I would say the
No,
tea's
he's a-
also racist.
He's a redhead racist. Sorry, redheaded would mean that.
So I don't like Gianni Infantino. That's what we're saying.
He does. I don't even think that.
So we're
Gianni
already. So
Infantino's mum.
I
likes
was he
it.
the one that said, "Today I am an asylum seeker. Today I am gay. Today I."
he
am
said,
worker."
and he also said, "I know how it feels to be bullied because I had red hair." Well, now you're bald, mate. I didn't realise you
I
had
do
red
think that is
hair.
a fair comment, to be honest, because I went to a school and the ginger kids got it terribly. I really, and that seems to be the only time it's okay to pillory someone for being a bit different. When you've got freckles and gingerness going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I never had a problem with people who had red hair. In
I
fact,
did, but
my best friend used to be like fiery red. It sort of faded over the years, but
I've borne witness to it.
yes, I've seen
Especially like the copper
Yeah.
touch ones. Not so much that deep red.
it. Yeah.
I like ginger biscuits with a cup of tea.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, so do I.
That might work with this. A ginger biscuit might work.
Yeah,
with this.
perhaps.
maybe. Holy
what I
crap,
tried
that
to
presser was just a journey down a weird rabbit hole. It certainly was.
It really was, yeah. I think he actually did it with the right intentions, but
It's
in
Gianni Infantino.
in
no, he didn't.
execution, it was bloody awful.
The
In
guy,
fact,
the guy is an unutterable bellend.
did you either of you two? I think Rez has seen it. I did that cut up of Daniel Levy when he last did a to camera piece.
I've not seen it,
I cut
no.
it and I rearranged what he was saying.
Yeah.
So right, okay, and that Infantino bit, I just thought there's so much material there that I could use and make something interesting out of. So I
You
might do that.
You should.
I might do that.
Because he deserves nothing better. The fucking bellend. I'm a migrant worker. Yeah, that's right. 'Cause you
Today
work
I'm a
for-
migrant worker.
Yeah, because you've ever worked for £1 an hour.
Yeah.
You know that you're not
Yeah.
even certain you're going to get. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Gianni Infantino.
Right.
Oi, Infantino, shut it.
Shut
Yeah.
it,
Shut
my
it.
son.
Shut it, you slag. Can I say that on the stream?
Yeah, yes.
Shut it, you slag.
You gotta pronounce it properly.
Okay.
Slat it, you slag.
Slag. Slag.
There you go.
Shut it, you slag.
Slag.
There you go.
I see.
So that's
Sorry.
not slander. That is just raising an opinion.
Sorry,
But you
YouTube
should
land.
shut it.
What me saying that Gianni Infantino is an unutterable
No,
bellend?
it's us having a go at saying that he's a bellend. Is
Oh,
our
I see.
opinion.
Yeah.
We've
Okay.
not said it's,
We'll make it explicit. I think
yeah,
that Gianni Infantino is an unutterable bellend.
I do as well. And that is not slander because it's the truth.
No.
And I think I could have you in a
It's true.
fight.
I think you did as well.
I'm cool. In fact, if you're watching Infantino, if you're watching, my God, you've had it coming for so long. I'm going to take you down, you mother. I'm going to take you down.
Slag.
So
I
yeah, if you're
applaud.
watching this,
There's part of using British slang here, so
That's it,
most
yeah.
people have no idea what you're talking about.
No, but
It's fun.
hopefully we can spread it around the world.
I will also
you know?
say that
Ian.
Kim's match with Gianni Infantino will be inside hell in a cell.
you know what me, Gene?
Hell in a cell.
What I'd say,
You
those
know
of you,
what
those of
means,
you who aren't
Gene.
English, please use the word slag
Slag.
copiously enough, and then we can take credit for spreading it to non-British English places.
She has hidden talents.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Right, I've got my tea bag ready.
Yeah, let's chuck that tea away.
Hey, Benji, chuck that tea away. Murky buckets, monsieur.
Inside hell in a cell. You know what, Mean Gene? What you gonna do,
What else can we teach Ian to say to Americans?
Sorted
They
my
wouldn't know.
son.
Yes, sorted is a good one.
So,
My son. Sorted my son.
and what about bollocks in all its variations?
Yeah.
Because that's a multifaceted word.
Yeah, it could be good, it could be bad.
Yeah, it could be a load of bollocks. It
Yeah.
could be the bollocks.
Yeah.
Um,
Could be as I say, an adjective or a noun.
Exactly,
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so bollocks. Yeah, use that one. I think Australians use bollocks.
Do they?
Do they? Do Australians use bollocks?
I think so.
Bollocks.
I know Irish.
I think
use
I would
bollocks,
say
but they
flaming
don't-
bollocks.
They do use
They
the
say
word
flaming
bollocks.
a lot.
Yeah. The Irish use bollocks, but
Yeah.
they also have their own definition
Yeah,
for
and
it.
because they say you like your little bollocks.
Little bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which I'm not sure
I
if
like
this is
that.
accurate, but
I like
I've
that.
heard that means a
Do you
different
want that
thing.
chat as well?
Oh,
What are you
yes,
gonna-
please, yeah.
So, okay, so that smells like the jelly that you get in bird's trifle.
Which I love the
Which
jelly
is
in.
nice. So yeah, it smells like just made up jelly.
I still think the best thing I ever said in this coffee studio is when I did the rock to Ryan when he was saying that who did it? What a football opinion? He said it a really stupid football opinion.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you think.
There we go.
See, I don't watch wrestling. I never did, but I did have a fondness for Macho Man Randy Savage. he was genuinely hilarious.
Mm.
I don't know if you two are gamers. You both know about Skyrim, don't you?
Yeah.
And you know, like there's lots of mods for it, and whatnot. And someone did a mod that replaces all the dragons with Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh really?
That
Sounds excellent.
It's amazing. It's amazing, honestly. When,
Superb.
after the stream ends, we'll
Yeah,
pull it up
I'll-
on YouTube and I'll show
that
you.
up.
It's
I
brilliant.
used shambolic once, and my girlfriend looked at me like I fell out of a tree.
Yeah, but shambolic is not a British thing. It's part of English.
Yeah.
Whereas it's not idiom.
I watch a ton of British stuff already.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Especially all the
Oh, is that Jacob?
Big up, Jacob.
Big up, Jacob.
In the house.
No football talk.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I will say commiserations to drawing with the sheep. Lol.
Ah, yeah.
Big up the sheep.
That's very, very racist. Thank God Welsh just not in the chat. Oh no.
Special message for the tea trio. The used tea bags need to be composted. They've got in my coffee thing.
I don't think these can be composted.
They can,
because
yeah, they can.
Can they?
Are they
Yeah.
compostable?
Yeah, these are.
The bag feels like
that a word?
polyester or something.
Yeah,
Yes.
but these are all compostable.
Okay.
Recycle.
Yeah, here we go.
I'll
And
take it
are
back.
industrially compostable.
Oh, so that's a bit different to just put
Yeah.
them in. Yeah.
What's the difference between compostable and industrially compostable?
You've got
Throw
to
it in a bin.
compost them in an industrial way.
Do you think we've used the word compost a little bit too much today?
Compost.
You
Have
do,
you
yeah.
ever tried that fruit compost?
No.
No.
Is it good?
I don't know.
Is it compostable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard that they're going to create a new engine based on they're going to call it
Oh,
the
the
internal
combustion.
compostable engine. Right.
We like-
Has this steeped enough?
I think
Because
so.
I want to taste. I want to see if
This
I'm going to
looks-
taste the jelly.
Yeah.
This is
goodness.
going to be stronger, I think.
You would hope with the amount of colour.
The others have all
in
been
there,
quite translucent, but this
Yeah.
is very,
Yeah.
You
very.
would hope that the colour would make it.
I didn't time this
Strong.
one.
That's
I
fine.
my standards have dropped.
Sorry.
Your standards dropped the minute you invited us round.
True. And the minute that we turned up, it just went through
Yeah.
the floor.
We've had some good conversations with everyone today.
We have,
We've
yeah.
talked about twinings. We've talked about the meaning of life and Scottish
But we don't
waiters.
pretend. But we don't pretend that we're sort of highbrow thinkers or anything like that. We just talk shit, and we love it.
We talk highbrow shit, but very well.
Right.
Big up then, Kim and
Okay.
Rez. Great trio to wake up
Here
to.
we go.
Big up.
Big up to Jake.
Big up.
Fucking hell, that's hot.
Yeah.
Sucks I
Burny
missed it. I picked on.
Whoa.
Really?
No.
Sour.
Oh,
So
I
you
like sour. You should like sour. You're Iranian.
Yeah, I would like if it's sour. I would like some sweetness to it.
Oh, that is quite
But
sour,
it's
isn't
certainly
it?
got more flavour than the other three.
This, even though the smell, I thought I did not like that at all.
No,
But that is probably my favourite one now of all of them
Okay.
I've had.
it's got some flavour to it. I
Yeah.
will say that. The
No.
others didn't really have much. It was like a hint of flavour. This has certainly got flavour to it, but it is sour. It is sour. I'll try. Yeah. Put some sugar in it, and I might like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of the 4 that we've had so far,
So I really like
it's
that.
the one
Yeah,
that I
I'd
would
say.
choose. Yeah.
Yeah,
For me, that's
same.
like really. I would have that before dinner,
Mhm.
although it's probably after because that's that sharpness.
Yeah.
It's really good as a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
I agree.
If you were having a break between a meal, let's say you're doing like an Italian style Christmas where they eat all day, that would be brilliant. Halfway,
Yeah.
or just big
Just
meals.
to cut through the richness of everything.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's hands down the winner for me.
There you go. Well, we've got to have the regular teas as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't think that would ever replace regular tea for you, though, would it?
No, not at all. However,
I will change the cups for the next one because we are doing breakfast tea. We're going to need enough room for milk.
Exactly.
Ah, true.
This I would look to drink on its own. I'd be quite happy to seek that out. It's a nice little refreshing beverage.
That would be good. If you were going to cook
But-
with tea, which people do cook with tea and make like jellies and things, that would make a great jelly.
Yeah, again, if it's had some sugar in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of sharpness.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesomeness.
Can I nick a couple of these bags?
Of course.
I'll take them home and give them to my mum.
I think your mum would like that.
She'd really like this. Because,
Sour palate.
well, she's Iranian, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I'm not. And I've got
See,
some-
my
I've got
mother would
similar-
hate all
That's
these.
true.
My mother would hate all these because she is indubitably English and must have English breakfast tea in the morning.
Well, yeah.
And
I
also
mean,
after breakfast, and also before lunch,
The
and
weird
also
thing-
after lunch.
what I would say is that in terms of Iranian tea drinking culture,
Yeah.
this is not something that an Iranian would consider tea.
No, this would be bad. No.
Yeah.
It's a herbal infusion.
Yeah. You know.
It'd be funny if that an Iranian just becomes really posh and it's a herbal infusion.
No, but the weird thing is we only call these things teas because they are made in a similar way to what, you know, to the way that tea is made and that it's steeped in hot water.
I used to drink Earl Grey at breakfast. Down, Jacob. That's
No,
Earl Grey is revolting.
no, it isn't. Earl Grey is lovely.
I hate it.
Earl Grey is so delicious. Do you know what? I even had cardamom to Earl Grey.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. It's lovely stuff. That infusion of bergamot in it is just, or bergamot, or however it's pronounced, is lovely.
Definitely bergamot.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Right, that's the last because it's too sour for me to sit and drink it.
Right, I will get some more. As we are going for breakfast tea, I think it needs to be more of a porcelain cup.
Now he's talking.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Murky buckets.
Are we going? Let's go for the breakfast first.
Go on.
Oops, that was a brilliant touch by me. It fell right on my, it was like full Dimitar Berbatov.
Yeah.
Cheers, my dears. I got a letter from the government the other day.
Did you?
I opened it.
What did it say?
It said they were suckers.
No.
Yes.
Really?
They wanted me for their army off or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Picture me giving it down.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I say
it's no doubt they
No.
want Kimble the Destroyer
Exactly,
world to their
yeah.
army.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, this is much more of a tea. I can get that's
Tea.
that's more.
Oh yeah, that's a proper.
Yeah, that's. Take that one because this one's been on my nose.
Oh, okay.
I don't
And
like
on
the
the
floor.
floor.
I don't.
Chuck it away, Rizzo. Let's get you a
Yeah,
fresh
it's
one.
fine. It's fine.
Oh, it's got. I'm putting 100-degree liquid in it.
Hurrah!
It's going to be sterilised.
Yeah, it will be Sarah. Yes, true. I'll need some. Have you got any sugar?
Yes,
I got all my victims.
some of
What's that?
Bob sugars.
Sterilised.
Do you want white or brown sugar?
Either, I don't mind. Which is easy? Which is closest to me rather than you? Save you the trouble.
However much you need.
Thank you very much.
And I will get the latte in a minute. We drink tea without sugar, don't we, Kim? So
We do,
Yes,
yes.
Unfortunately, if I don't have to, I won't. I should have.
And we're boiling the kettle at 100 degrees centigrade, as they recommend on the
It
packet.
is true.
Excellent. Is that an actual kettle?
Yes.
Ah.
From Stokes, my favourite kettle provider.
It's nice.
I'm a big fan. They're the best for brewing coffee.
It's got a good groove on it.
Awesomeness.
Ness.
Now, I'm not sure how long that needs to brew. I think she said about 3 minutes as well, but
To be honest, not really. It's you've got a decent amount of colour. Although I've got sugar in mine, so we'll draw it out a bit faster.
A man of the sciences, actually. There's
You know it.
all that hard
Actually,
work.
just for shits and giggles,
Yeah.
put some milk in that.
oh wow!
That's going to be revolting.
That'll do.
Rez is committing the cardinal sin here.
Has it had sugar
Right.
as well?
No, I've not put sugar, but it looks like it's curdling. Yeah.
Not surprised. Wow.
I am not going to drink that.
No.
Sorry for wasting the milk.
Oh well. I need to buy a new bottle of milk anyway tomorrow, I think.
Well, it was for scientific inquiry.
If you're going to be like that, I'm going to take a little pinch of sugar and try.
Sugar in your tea.
No, not in
Oh,
that.
in the thing, yeah.
In the red one.
I was thinking I've never seen you even come close to putting sugar in your tea.
So
That would
in
be
my
weird.
teenage years, up to my teenage years, I
Yeah.
used to have sugar, 2 sugars in tea.
Yeah.
But I stopped circa 92.
Why?
I just decided to just not have sugar.
To join the
anymore.
right side.
Really?
And I first of all, my first attempt to cut down to 1,
Yeah.
and that lasted about 2 weeks, and I went back to having 2, and then I tried again a little while after. I went down
I
to
think
0,
that's ready.
and preferred it.
I think it's ready.
Well, it needs a little bit more, but
And
needs more. It's not much at all. But I think it has maybe lifted it a little bit. It's only a pinch that I put in.
it does
so-
need a bit more, but I can
Yeah.
taste a little bit of sugar in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if it was sweetened, that would be.
It
That would
tastes
be
like
very
bloody
nice.
Ribena, I think.
Yeah, it would be like hot Ribena. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Have you never had?
No,
You've never had hot Ribena?
no.
Yeah, it's nice. When you got a cold, hot Ribena.
I think I'll let
is
you
nice.
add how much milk you guys like. Because again, tea is to preference. So there's no
Ooh.
exact science when it comes to
I
tea.
think I might have over milked it, but
No.
maybe a little bit. Should we leave that, or have you got
No.
your choose your own adventure? It's an interesting
go.
bin you've got there, Ben.
Thank you.
Really, it should be recyclable because it's coffee, but they don't do recycle for less than £900 a year, and I can't. For recycling, it's £900 a year.
Oh, what for your bin service?
Wow, that's a bit pricey.
I'm not paying £900 a year. It should be the opposite. General waste should be paid for,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
recycling should be free because
Yeah, to
recycling-
encourage more people to do
yeah.
it.
then you would actually be improving the planet.
Yeah,
But admittedly, not that recycling is that great because they just send it
No.
all off to Indonesia.
I know. Yeah, it's all to be buried with the same crap.
And it's very energy intensive.
Right. Cheers, my dears.
Cheers. Your health.
Yeah. Chin chin.
That's a nice tea.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very well made.
Yeah.
Yep. Lovely.
I think I might have undermilked mine. But you can always add more. You can never take away.
No.
Earl Grey hot. Earl Grey hot.
Who's the Star Trek fan?
Anthony.
It's actually tea Earl Grey hot. But yes.
I didn't
Is
feel
that what
quite
you said?
spiffy,
Yeah.
and like I was English drinking that. Lovely, lovely. Used to drink. Truly appreciate how much of an impact Captain Picard from Star Trek had on us Americans when it comes to tea.
Yeah.
Which is funny because Captain Picard speaks in the most beautiful English accent. Yeah, he's French.
He's
Supposed
French.
to be French.
Correct. Correct. He's from La Bar in France.
Yeah.
Not really.
On,
Yes.
was a cartoon called The Wild Thornberries. Yes.
There was, yeah.
Yeah, Father Nigel was super British in that guy. And Austin Powers. Austin Powers, yes. Love Austin Powers.
Yeah, Austin Powers is more a parody of English.
Yeah.
Although weirdly, Mike Myers' family are
Scottish.
So yeah, that's why his English accent isn't bad.
Yeah.
Because he's and he's Canadian as well. So
But it's really funny. It's that sort of like, yeah, baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching International Man of Mystery at the cinema and dying of laughter.
I still love Goldmember is my favourite because it's just so wacky.
Yeah,
I'm from Holland. Isn't that weird?
Didn't you think it was a little bit of a parody of itself? I mean, the fact
probably
that
why I
Austin
quite
Powers
like
is a parody in and of itself.
Yeah.
But Goldmember was almost like a parody of it, of a parody. I like Will Ferrell's character in it though.
Yeah.
Especially when he's put down into it's in the second one.
It's in
The Spy Who Shagged Me.
yeah.
Where he's dropped into the
dropped.
fire.
I just really hurt.
I'm in a tremendous amount of pain. And I'm not a big Will Ferrell fan.
No, but it was brilliant in that. I'm a big fan of his football movie though. I can't remember. Kicking and Screaming.
I haven't seen that.
It's really funny.
English football or American?
No, English football.
Really?
It's like they become like the football coaches for their team, and they've got all these kids, and they want to beat his dad. His dad is the coach of the team that always wins, and he's got the bottom team. And he's like, he's looking for his kids, and he goes to an Italian butcher, and he's got these two kids, and they're all like passing like they're Diego Maradona's that have got them. And it's like the game plan is pass to one of the two Italian kids. And then he goes around screaming at people for a cone, which is hilarious. It's a great movie.
I've never even heard of it.
It's a great movie. Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell in it.
I think my favourite Will Ferrell bit, performance, whatever you want to call it, is More Cowbell.
Okay.
Have you seen that?
No, I
Have you seen
haven't.
More Cowbell?
I'm aware of the phrase.
It's
Well,
not,
that's
yeah. It's not because of him per se.
Well, More Cowbell is what is his name? You know.
What Christopher Walken?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically a Saturday
More
night
Cowbell.
Saturday Night Live sketch.
Kicking and Screaming
More
is a
Cowbell.
perfect display of suburban American soccer parent culture. Exactly.
Fine.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's really
No?
good. It's
Okay.
really, I do reckon it's very
Look
funny.
it up.
My favourite Ferrell was
I just love that
Yeah.
the tactic of just pass to the two Italian kids and we'll score.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they did it in Fresh Prince, Pass It to
Yeah.
Will. They
Yeah.
did it in what was the Michael J. Fox werewolf? one?
Teen Wolf 2.
Teen Wolf. No, Teen Wolf 1.
Teen
with
Wolf
Michael
2.
J. Fox. I don't know about Teen Wolf 2. I
Teen
haven't
Wolf
seen that
2.
one. Is that better than the first one?
I don't know.
Have you
How
not
was
seen the
that
first
today?
one?
I think I have many moons ago.
Many moons ago.
Many moons
Ironic.
ago. Ironic, yeah. I don't get it. But oh,
Finally, we got some. No, still nothing.
Tink, tink, tink. I don't know what tink, tink, tink is.
tink, tink, tink.
More Cowbell. You know.
Yeah, it is. It's like that. Yeah, it is Christopher Walken. So that for me is the best sort of Will Ferrell thing. Elf wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Anchorman wasn't bad.
Have you ever
Step Brothers
seen?
is great. Step Brothers is great.
Have you ever seen those repurposed movie trailers where they recut it to look like a different type of film? Like Elf is done like a horror film.
No,
Oh God.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
worth checking out.
Yeah.
And a recut together movie trailer that I really love is someone did a sort of a Star Wars saga trailer as if it was like one movie,
Right.
Yeah.
but sort of putting all the elements from the first 6 into one. And you watch that and you think, oh my God, even being a Star Wars fan, you think, my God, Star Wars is fantastic. You would look at that and think, this has got to be the most epic movie ever.
Yeah.
It's so well done because it's got that. I always refer to the first 6 as the tragedy of Darth Vader, so it's got that element to it. It's beautiful, beautifully done. I would recommend everyone
There you go.
to check that out.
Someone asked somewhere, is Darth Vader the best movie villain of all time?
Yeah, of course he is.
I think he is.
He's the most iconic bad guy anyway.
He was the original bad guy for the most
I
part.
think-
That silhouette.
I think
They had bad guys, but they never had such an iconic appearance.
in
like,
regards
this
to
is
the original
terrible.
trilogy,
Yeah.
I do think the prequels kind of damaged him a little
Yeah.
because then we started seeing him as a bit
More
of a
sensitive.
bit of an emo kind of thing underneath it.
But then you got.
I think Hayden Christensen's performance did that for certain, but
I don't
if I
like
look at
sand.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
scratchy,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
everywhere. Mm.
it was a bit. It was very. Fucking
I actually,
but
when I look back now, I actually like the prequels. I didn't
If you
at the
compare
time.
them to the sequels, they're like
So much
they are
better, so much
masterpieces
better,
compared to the sequels.
Well, at least they've got a bloody cohesive story, no matter what else you can level them.
I mean, we were talking about it before we start the stream. That's that scene where they go a whole movie where they're going around Monte Carlo. I don't know what the planet was called, but it was Monte Carlo.
It was called Canto Bites, I think.
They went
And
all the way around Monte Carlo, because that's
So-
what I'm going to call it. And it was, what was the point of it?
In The
It was
Last
literally-
Jedi, they're having the slowest ever car chase, other than the scene in
Yeah.
Sicario when it's actually a traffic jam, but it's a brilliantly tense car chase. But they've got this really slow car chase where they're being pursued by the Star Destroyers. None of them can move fast for whatever plot contrivance. And then a big chunk of them decide to piss off to a casino planet
Yeah.
because the pink-haired woman hadn't shared a game plan to
yeah.
people. So it's all,
Which
it's
is-
all
which
rendered
is-
pointless
which is-
anyway.
Which
but-
is exactly what a Rebel Alliance would do.
Yeah.
They would not tell anyone the plan and not have a cohesive.
and
Because that's how Rebel militias actually do well against big, by being organised and
if
having a
that
plan.
was her plan, why didn't she do it earlier? Because basically, as they're doing this slow car chase, the ships one by one, the rebel ships are getting picked off.
Yeah.
So there's only, I think at the end, there's only the one ship
Yeah.
left.
And which
And-
they crash.
Yeah, and it's like, well, why didn't you do what you said you were going to do at the start and saved all those thousands of lives? Maybe. I don't know. It just
It's just
Wow.
lazy
Crap writing.
storytelling, bad writing, all of the diseases that come with complacency and
Yeah.
arrogance. You know, and that's what.
And it's a
Brienne
cash cow.
Johnson
They
is.
had a cash cow and they abused it.
They did.
They
yeah.
knew that people would come in and watch. You know, I mean, in a way, there was enough goodness, if you like, in Seven
You all right,
Mario?
to know that people
Good.
would come.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get a continuation of the questions that are
Sounds
positive.
alive.
Well,
But
like me, I
that's
liked Seven well
Can I
enough.
get back
It wasn't
on,
perfect. It trod old ground. But I got the definite feeling they were kind of
Yes.
going backwards so they could
ground.
move forward.
Okay.
They were kind
I
of
think you did it.
treading a familiar path to set out a new story, which I kind of got. It made sense,
Finer
kind
than
of,
fine.
especially after many people complained that
Yeah.
prequels didn't feel like Star Wars.
Yeah. Let's
So
try
yeah, do
Try
that because it had all the practical effects. It had that lived-in
And then
universe
I'll
feel, which
try
the
a
green
flat
screen to
wine
the
with,
prequels kind of robs it off.
icebreaker.
But
I've got icebreaker.
Great.
It's
But then
natural
they screwed the
Brazilian.
pitch.
Natural Ethiopian.
enormous,
Uh-huh. I've heard it's really
Really
good.
tasty.
and it's
Yeah.
such a tragedy because it's.
That
I
means
mean,
it's bad.
yeah, all right. First world problems and all of that stuff, but you know when
Ben,
you
let me
get
just go pick my
artwork
kids
of
up.
that
They're
nature,
opposite.
No problem.
I'll be back.
and you just piss all over it from a big height. That's it. It becomes immutable.
Yeah.
You know, it's like one of the things that someone once said to me. It was after the J.J. Abrams Star Trek thing came out,
Which is even worse.
which is even worse. Someone said to me, "Well, what's wrong with it appealing to a different audience?" It's like,
They've got an audience.
yeah,
They've got an audience.
and why? Essentially, if you're talking about different audiences, why are you denigrating the loyalty of the audience
yeah.
you've already got and going after someone else?
That's what
Why
they
don't
do
you
all the time.
Yeah. Why not just serve
Greed,
the
it's
audience that you know
greed.
you've got? Yeah.
It is just greed because they.
I need to print this many of that. I need to print
Let me
more
move that away.
labels.
Move this out of the way so you don't get.
Uh-oh.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Throw this.
Yeah.
Yeah, mess.
Sake. Rather than put too much in there.
Everyone's bloody ordering bloody bags of coffee today. What's happening?
Maybe they've run out of coffee.
I think so.
You know,
It might just be as simple as that. I don't think it is. Yeah, I think it's actually a conspiracy, personally.
Oh, it's a good
Right?
conspiracy.
It's a good conspiracy, but it's still a conspiracy.
Yeah.
But we mustn't close our minds to the possibility
Of it, yeah.
of it being just as simple as that.
I'm going to say to you, I've got these weird things keep showing up in my YouTube timeline.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've heard about it. There's a War of the Worlds game.
Okay.
It's like a survival horror type thing. Yeah,
Okay.
against the background of the Martian invasion.
nice.
Yeah, and it's got like tripods and if you have a gander on YouTube. What I saw of it, I kept seeing it, so I've watched a couple of them.
Do you know if it's called War of the Worlds?
Yeah.
Okay.
War of the Worlds game. And it looks to me like it don't look like a AAA.
Oh
I
shit!
think it's,
That's
it's being made by fans.
that's good. At least they'll understand the story. They've made their own stuff. I mean, if Star Wars fans made a Star Wars movie, they would knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
Oh, they would, yeah. Have you seen any of the fan films?
Yeah, the fight between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader, the remake of it, is phenomenal.
Oh wow.
I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
We got to watch it.
Oh wow, this video game.
Then we're going to there's what was I going to say? There's some fan re-edits, especially of like the prequels. Like there's a one that completely cuts out Jar Jar Binks and some other bits. So we're gonna sort of investigate those. If you want to take that journey with us.
Yeah.
Yes, but it looks. Yeah, I see the thing. Yeah.
Might be worth investigating. So I thought it looked particularly impressive. Looks like it's done in Unreal Engine, so the graphics are pretty awesome.
It does look good for what it is.
Yeah.
I think my
I'll check
favourite
that out.
one is Jar Jar Binks
I'll check that
versus Han Solo.
I've not seen that.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Right.
It just ends with Jar Jar Binks on the front of the Millennium Falcon,
Yeah.
and Han Solo just goes, "Get off my plane," and then he puts it into hyperspeed. And he goes into
Nice.
it's brilliant.
Fantastic.
Hold on, you.
Get off my plane.
In 8 minutes, I can officially shut my computer.
Wow.
So I introduced Rez a little while ago to something called the Backstroke of the West. Have you heard of
Yeah.
that bit?
No, I've not heard of that.
Yeah, you need to see it. You need to see it. It's it's an English dub of the Chinese subtitled translation of the third of the prequel films.
Okay.
Revenge of the Sith. So it's been translated from English into Chinese and back into English by voice actors who actually sound quite a bit like Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. And the result is bizarre.
That's good. I like Bizarre. I like this tea, by the way.
Yeah, I do. Well, that's great.
We've got one more to try, and then we are donezo.
Dunzo, Bigonzo.
I'm going to turn on my coffee roaster so it's warm.
My hot photo here. My hot photo here.
Oh, bloody
I
hell.
don't have any hot photos, unfortunately, but you're welcome to post yours up, you porn bot, you.
Dirty bastard.
Dirty bastard. My shit photo here. See, we even welcome the porn bots here. We're so chilled. We're like, come in, join us, sit down, have a cup of tea.
And then
Have
we
a cup of
remove
coffee.
them.
And then Ben decides to go all
Get out my plane.
genocidal on the porn bots.
Get off my plane.
See, what I was going to do, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I was going to talk to the porn bot and sort of engage in a kind of dialogue and find out why they do what they do, and kind of just sort of trying to ease them away from that sort of lifestyle, you know.
Find out about them.
Yeah, find out about them. What do they really like? What do they want out of life? And you know, come over here. Don't do that. Don't do all that porn stuff. Come over here. Exactly. Ben has a zero tolerance policy, and he's like, no, death to the porn bots.
Yeah, we're rather mean.
You're such a bastard.
I learned from Sean Bean.
Exactly, Jacob. Yeah, I think we can grow together. That's what I'm trying to say here. Like you, me, the porn bots, we can come together and
Make the world a better place.
make the world a better place.
Like what was that song again? It was Michael Jackson, wasn't it?
Yeah. And or maybe we could all just pile over to the porn websites and flood them with comments about coffee and football. Like a little exchange program kind of thing. You bring your porn over to us, we'll come over and talk football and coffee and movies and
Adama Traore. If you're that way inclined, Jacob.
Which way inclined is Jacob?
Adama Traore.
Oh, is he? Are you still banging on about?
Oh, we
that,
won't
Jake?
stop going on about
Come on.
Adama Traore.
He's always banging on about Adama Traore.
You're just being silly now, mate. You really are. Oh, that's logged off. That's helpful. 3 minutes early.
Hey, how you doing? So you couldn't get through.
Those bots do support everyone. The stream.
And
Yes,
your
they do.
number,
And
I'll get back to you. Hey, how are you doing? He's beautiful, he says.
Sorry, Jack. What was that? He's beautiful. Fair enough. I mean, listen. If you're talking about, you know, the act of love, that's fine. If you're talking about him at Spurs,
I'm not sorry. I think you're talking about yourself because you're saying how it's Jake.
Oh, I see. Yeah, well,
I could be wrong. I mean, he might be talking about himself in the third person. Which
I mean, his hair is. I'll give him that.
And he does Bentancur.
And
Brendan Curry.
yeah, you know, I don't think there's anyone other than possibly myself that even comes close to the manner in which Jake says Bentancur. But
I can't roll my arse, so I cannot do that.
Yeah, a little bit like the duff from above. Yeah. But obviously Jake does have a certain something about the way that he says it. The act of love.
The act of love.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Special request.
There you go. God, have you still got the wagon wheels from the Paul's jet off? I thought you'd have nommed those ages ago.
Well off, but
You can have a little cake if you want. No, wait here. Someone's got the green chair. So where's the crash in this place? What? Let's not play, no, nothing.
Just failing there. Right, fuck it.
Wait a minute. Be patient.
Hello. Hi.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Otherwise, we'll buy some cake. Don't worry.
Oops.
How do you want the icebreaker?
Flat white, please.
Fine. That can go.
Benji, I think the girls
What's
want
the
to
flavours are in the icebreaker?
What's your cake? Might need plates.
Are we talking the panettone?
Yeah. It's
You're in charge of that, Kimberly. You brought it.
We
chocolate
need
chip.
plates in this cupboard here.
I don't have
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll plug in dinner when we get home.
Oh, right.
Hold back.
Okay.
Hold back.
All right. Okay.
Come on, kids.
It might ruin your appetite.
Yeah. We'll let you dinner and then we'll let you take. Yeah. Yes.
We have some special guests.
Didn't expect this, did you?
That's what it's for.
She knows what she wants.
Yeah.
He does, yeah. So I normally drop them off kickboxing and then get the coffee. That's what I should do, rather than at the other end when I have them with me. I've got a question for you.
Yes.
You know the filters
Yes.
for the coffee machine.
Yeah.
How do you clean them? Because every so often, so I should be careful.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
Come back. So you know, as every so often they get kind of clogged up.
Yes.
And
Some fully calf or use brush.
okay,
Fully calf is good. Back flush them.
find the really, really fine holes get blocked. And
Yeah.
this can't unblock them for like
Hot water and fully calf.
hot water and polycat.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, just wait there, okay? Otherwise you can play a hole. Okay, I'll give that a go.
Give it a go.
Hot water and polycat. Wait there.
I have to give it to you in a bigger cup because I don't have the lids for the smaller cup.
Okay, alright, that's not a problem.
Because then
What do you get polycat for? Is it polycat?
Fully calf.
Polycat.
You can get it on Amazon as well.
This one is really good. This one is not really.
Cool. All right. Excellent. Hopefully very great.
There you go. Sushi. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's an Italian product. It kills everything.
Yes.
Really?
It was.
Wicked. That's exactly
Once you
right.
get over the things, it's quite. The thing that was getting right was the PG
So-
stuff, right?
Coffee
I
on
think
tour.
Okay, so I've got a pair of
Wait,
trainers
wait.
and I need
12,
to get my public into them and keep I just was and then I did it and it was like, oh, I see.
Right, are you ready?
It's fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
You ready? We can go now.
Yeah.
I've done it.
I just don't want to risk it. I wanna risk it.
Alright, wait.
The great thing is
Okay. Right, can you put your bags back on, please?
We have some cake.
Yes, when we get home, you can have some cake. You can have some cake. Alright, thank you guys.
Cheers, buddy.
Sorry,
Have a wonderful rest
See
of your
ya.
day.
Bye bye.
Alright. Alright, go on. Go.
Well, out in Stratford in the freezing cold in the rain, waiting for something to turn up. So actually, I wasn't frightened, it was a bit weird because I sort of met the girl just outside Westfield, and it's sort of like, right, I'll be there in about 10 minutes, all of that stuff, and then I said, I'm in the black Audi, right? So, come out to the taxi rank and get into this stranger's car, to do this.
Right, I'm off. Lovely stream. Latest you slags. Big up, Dave Ojit. Big up. The act of love. Great. Right, we've got one more tea to try, guys, and that's it.
Really?
We are done.
Do we need to?
No. If you don't want to, we can end the stream.
Well,
I'm happy not to try it.
all right, okay. Then we can leave that for next time, maybe.
Yeah.
Or
I think we
from
can
Penny
agree.
from Harold's.
I think we can agree that the
Virtuals are not bad.
yeah, and that the last one that we did was the best.
Yeah, that berry one had its place.
Yeah.
But yeah, that the black tea.
I would say this. I would say for anyone who likes that kind of beverage,
Yeah.
A green tea or an infused tea, there was nothing bad about the Birchwoods.
Yeah.
But for someone like myself to test it is not really
Yeah, it needs someone in more of a.
someone who likes that sort of thing to test it.
I mean, I love my tea, but I like the Builder's Brew type
Yeah.
tea.
You like black tea rather than green or flavoured tea.
What
Thanks
did you
for
go
the
back?
stream. Have a great rest of the day. Yeah, beer.
You never go back tea? Does that work?
And yeah, you're not on stream this week.
Nope.
Bob's not on stream this week.
Nope.
I don't stream
So
other than when I come here.
you don't stream.
Oh, actually, we need to
Yes.
talk about that.
Eventually. We will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Woohoo!
The usual time. Don't know what we're talking about. Eggs, maybe.
Eggs.
You like eggs here. So thank you all so much for watching today's stream. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing, Big up, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Good night. Good night. Good night.